First of all, that's a lie because I don't tell you that. That's one. So let's be very clear. Stop lying. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said this Dunkin' is better. I told you this Dunkin' is a hell of a lot better. I'm actually getting older, right, y'all, and everything. We're gonna sit here for a little minute. Oh
my god, that was like fast.
Okay.
As soon as I got this drink, I'm like, that was quick. And then I'm like, that was real quick.
Because they pretty much know what I like when I'm here. I remember last time when we came, the dude was like, no, he was like, I already started making a drink as soon as I heard your voice. I said, that's sad. I'm like, that is terrible. So we tried to go get the park sticker, y'all, but they had closed 11 minutes before we went in there. But it's cool. So since I got 6 to 1:30 tomorrow, I'll make it in time to get him the sticker tomorrow.
Where's I at?
Where's I? Where's you at? We gonna sit here for a little minute.
Where's I at?
Where was you at when?
When you at Dunkin'?
Where was you? I don't remember.
That school was at Wakeman.
Mm-hmm. I think it's starting to wake me up, y'all.
They're good.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-mm. Get down. Somewhere else. We just sitting here for a little minute. I'm tired. I just want a minute. Y'all want to say I didn't know it, y'all? It's my baby. You okay?
My friend said they had chickens. They had 6 chickens. One passed away.
Oh, Lord.
Wonder how? Because it was a hawk and it got the cage and it got the chicken by its feet. And it's the head off.
I have a big forehead. Okay.
You don't.
I have a huge forehead.
Not to me.
Hmm?
Not to me.
I like my forehead, though. Girls with huge foreheads are very cute.
Huh?
Look at Rihanna. Gorgeous. She got a huge forehead.
You? No, you don't. That's not true.
You know what they say? The truth hurts. And it's better to tell yourself the truth than somebody else lying to you. I have a huge forehead. This is the strawberry banana daydream refresher. Well, that's your opinion. And thank you, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. I have a huge forehead. They say hi, no. He's a hi.
I mean, I just saw cops. I forgot. See, cops eat donuts.
Cops also get coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cops, you'll be surprised how many cops actually do drink coffee in the morning.
A lot.
Listen, dealing with people, I might need a whole million cups of coffee.
That was better. Chocolate or glaze?
Chocolate.
That or glaze?
This.
Caramel or that?
Don't do that. Don't disrespect caramel. You know what? Get out.
Caramel.
Don't be disrespectful. Caramel is that bonfire. Don't eat.
Caramel or glaze? Caramel or glaze?
Caramel all day.
Imagine dudes actually didn't call it a glaze. Caramel munchkins.
Consider you having a good summers. So this is what we'll do. We'll get the tent tomorrow from Walmart, and then I'll get the sticker tomorrow when I get out of work. I'm gonna try to get all this done before you, or well, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if we go to the beach Saturday.
I'll be sure.
This is 10 ways to 10, and now I'm saying this is 10 munchkins. No, but act right. He better know you know about caramel or I'm full. I know he better not have that picture. That's the iPad?
No. I don't see the iPad. Actually, I don't see the iPad.
Let's go. Anyway.
Look at my iPad. I need my iPad.
No, cut it out. You got your iPad right there. You see Spanish? Poquito papi, poquito mami.
Oh, shoot.
Ah!
I don't know.
They said, girl, that was half a bite. I know. And I got probably like, what, 1.5 left in here? How many munchkins I got left in that bag? No, like 1?
Mm.
Yeah, I think it was like 1.5 I got in here. All right, y'all go home. I'm tired.
You're tired.
Yes! Oh, I came in the wrong way. Lord Jesus, Father. Oh, that's how you know I'm tired. Come on, fool.
Why do?
No, they were saying how that you gotta have, if everything can fly, your car will be tagged and resulting in being towed. If any tenant needs a parking permit, we advise you to come into our office with the registry form. That's crazy.
You didn't do anything.
No. Everybody in the building has to get a letter.
Look, see?
That means she's probably home.
Oh.
All right, let me go drop this rent off.
If somebody gets, like, if this two people do something, and like somebody says, oh, you started first, and if you do something, that's not fair because we're saying that they started first, so that.
You need to go wash your hands.
Last time, so we were just playing, right? And I was next to him. I know this he did that all the time. And he said, no, I'm not doing it first. You know what I did?
What?
I put it anyways. And guess I shouldn't catch me. Because I like my brain because I did it. No.
Unfortunately, I don't really know how I feel about stuff like that. I don't know. You know how people say you're guilty by association? I don't really know if I'm going to... Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I got to go drop my rent off. Wait, let me grab my... Huh? But I don't know if I really believe in guilty by association. I think sometimes that's just a little bit much. All right, hold on, y'all. Proof of rent. What's today's date? July 7/9/26. I already filled out my money orders and everything at work, so I don't gotta fill those out. Thank the Lord. Put this right here. Okay. Pieces. I usually don't like looking at ropes. I hate it with a passion, but I made a front. It's about that time. It's about that time, yo. It's about that time. I'm gonna drop off my rent and I'll be right back. Okay, let me get the money off this right here. This is done. This is for Noah. This is for this. Okay. Everything is done. I am officially broke. Let's see. Officially broke. Everything is done. Everything is done. All the gas is in the tank. Paid 50 for Wakeman. Paid the rent. Trying to get my sticker tomorrow. Got his money for his trip in for him to go. That's paid and everything. So that's that. Sorry guys, I was trying to get myself together. So I do apologize. Hang on. Right, how you? Okay. So I'm super hot. Okay. Maybe that's extremely hot. Okay. Hi guys. Hello. So look what I found. Remember how you're always asking? Hi. You guys were asking, how do you look with lipstick on? Here's your answer. Can you put your braids down? They're down. Hi guys. Which I wanted to know so bad how I look. This is the result. So I did want to have a conversation. I wanted to actually finish the conversation that we were having. And I just kind of want to get everybody's input on what they think I'm saying and things of that nature. So we wants to get. I want to have another real conversation with y'all. Thank you. Hold on. So hi. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? I'm from Norwalk. Okay. Hi guys. Since I know y'all like my braids to be down, I'm gonna be down here. Give me like 2 seconds, y'all. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay. Hi y'all. Okay. So, okay, here I go. We ready? We ready? Ooh, nice catch, eh? Stop the walk. Okay. We ready? And this is color design. Hi. Y'all ready for the conversation? Y'all know I'm needing this conversation. I am 5'1". How did you know my height off the bat? It's funny. She has awoken. Hi. Y'all ready for the combo? Hi. Oh, thank you. So y'all ready for the conversation? Y'all ready? Okay. These are braids. It's not a wig. This is braids. Anyway, I listen. Another blessed day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in and praise Him into it. Yeah, because it's braids. Duh. Because I'm little. I'm only 5'1". So, duh, because it's braids. Anyway, let's continue on with our conversation for the people that actually want to have the conversation. So, earlier, amen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, earlier we were on here and we were talking about. Sorry, hold on, guys. I apologize. This might be a little bit better. Uh-oh. Let me get myself together. Be fine. Be running with me. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let's see. This might be better. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Let me see if y'all being on here might be a little bit better. Let's see. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. I like this angle better. Damn. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, guys. Sorry, y'all. The whole phone fell. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. Do y'all stay up like this? Okay. Anyway. Listen. Listen. You know I gotta have my Dunkin' cup, boo. Okay. So earlier we were talking about when someone talks about their child's mother or their child's father a lot. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know the ain't was good. I want to know, in a relationship, would that be an issue? That's what I want to like. I really want to have a real conversation with y'all about boundaries and things of that nature. I said yes because I cannot. It would make me feel away. And even if I was a man, I would be like, okay, you talking about homie a little too much. But since I'm a woman, let's stick to me being a woman. Will someone call me a handsome young man? Thank you. Thank you so much. I transitioned in 1954. Continuing long before people went, had to throw a little jab in the air. But anyway, let's continue. I think at some point and at some time it will become an issue. I do think that there are boundaries when it comes to you being in a relationship and you having a child. A relationship without communication is fake. We know that, but at the same time though, if I'm with you and if you're with me, I don't want to hear you always talk about your child's mother, and you damn sure shouldn't want to hear me always talk about my child's father. Like, you understand what I'm saying? This lipstick is driving me insane. It's got to come off. I can't take it. It's driving me mad. Hey, boo. Right? So, I need to stay my behind seated if I'm going to have a conversation. I swear I'm not rude. Y'all just give me... No, that lipstick, it was... Made me feel like I was... No. Right? So, I just feel like at the end of the day, I don't always want to hear about I don't always want to hear about your child's mother, respectfully speaking. And I'm not really going to talk about my child's father. I just think that there's a boundary. If you always want to talk about her, then out of all due respect, I would say, well, then go be with her. That's something that I would say, and it would never be, oh my goodness, like, you're being disrespectful. If I gotta keep constantly hearing about somebody, you want them back. I don't care what nobody say. If you gotta always talk about somebody, you want them back. If I'm the only person that's sitting up here not talking about someone, but you're constantly talking about someone, I would be like, okay, what's really going on here? Like, why are you, at some point in time, I'm gonna get annoyed. Oh my goodness, my lips are so dry. What is going on? I got everything under the seat in this damn bag besides what I need. Don't mind me. Don't start. Don't start. That's what I'm saying. And y'all know how I feel. I feel like at the end of the day, as y'all already know, I don't want to talk about my child's father. You know what I mean? And I say I don't want to talk about my child's father because if I'm sitting up here trying to get to know you, why am I sitting up here talking about him? Like, he's not you and you're not him. So it's like, out of all due respect, I don't want to keep hearing about her. And out of all due respect, you shouldn't want to keep hearing about him. I just think that at some point, at some time, there should be boundaries that are set. And if you are the type of person that, I think that it is always a blessing when people get along with each other and when they get co-parent and things of that nature. But at the same time, though, when you become in a relationship with someone new, that I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Sometimes a lot of people don't want someone like hanging around the family or hanging out like at a barbecue or like a family gathering, because that kind of throws off mixed signals. Because then you could have your family members asking, well, hey, every time we have a cookout or like a family gathering, they're always here, something going on between y'all. And I think that's how rumors get started. And that is one thing I know I try to avoid. I just think that it's a respect thing. If I can respect you enough not to talk about my child's father, if I can respect you enough not to talk about other men, why do you keep doing this? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I think that after a while, it's like, okay, what are you doing? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time. So, like, you know what I mean? Because I think at some point at some time, if you're trying to get to know me, ask me about me. If I'm trying to get to know you, I should be asking you about you. Like, do y'all understand what I'm saying? I think, and also, like, even when you do get into a relationship with someone, they can say, hey, I know that the child is over there, but, I'm not really too comfortable with you being over there like that because she's over there like that. I don't know your intentions and things like that. Oh, well, it's just for the child. Okay, but at the end of the day, though, why can't you have your own thing with your child and she has her own thing? Like, I'm not understanding. I think that's just, it's at some point and at some time, it's like, okay, then y'all might as well just get back together. And then also, and that's just with anything over on general, because I'm not talking about my child probably because I don't give a, no, sorry. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to waste my time. It doesn't. And then on top of that, like I told y'all before, sometimes people see something that you don't see, or maybe that y'all both don't see, right? Because again, right now, but y'all both don't know what the future holds. And I always say, if you feel like you got to always bring up your child's mother or your child's father, you shouldn't be with nobody because that's all they're gonna hear. Like, you get what I mean? You know, if I fall out this year, I'm gonna laugh. I agree with you. Need someone who feels the same way you feel. I agree. You're not wrong. I agree with you 100%. I definitely do. But I just think that at some point, at some time, there has to be boundaries. Any man that's ever liked me after that, I said that. I said I feel like, you know, I've always made it very clear. Yeah, I've always made it very clear to any man that has liked me after my child's father. I've always said, hey, you know, I am a mother. His father is in his life. We don't have any drama, so please don't ask me nothing about him. That's it. I never spoke about him, never spoke on him, surrounded him, pertaining to him, nothing. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that's not my place to, when I have this new man that's in front of me, I'm not going to disrespect him. And I don't understand why a lot of people don't see that there are certain boundaries that a woman sets, because no, she doesn't want to get played. But just like I told you earlier, when you're with someone, you're taking a step. Listen, I said that. I agree with you guys. 100%, I agree with you guys. I don't think that that's normal. I think it's a little awkward. I think it's disrespectful. Because people be like, damn, you don't talk about your child father. For what? Like, for what? I don't have a reason to, you know? And at least I can say about me and my child's father, this may sound crazy to y'all, but we don't bother each other. We don't disrespect each other. We don't talk about each other to like the significant others and things of that nature. And we don't fuss. We don't fight. It's nothing, you know. And I think that's a blessing. You are mom first. I know. I've always been mother first. So, you know, I think that it's a blessing to be able to have a child's mother like me who doesn't bother you, doesn't ask you for anything, doesn't call you when something goes wrong. I figured it out. You know, I figured it out by myself, and that's pretty much that. I don't intrude at all. I never will. I just think that's the most respectful thing that you can do. You know, leave people alone. You know, let them have their families, let them have their life, let them have their happy home. There's nothing wrong with that. If y'all let each other go, y'all can just be parents, and that's it. I'm mom, he's dad. You know, if we were to see each other, we would walk right past each other. We would not speak, we wouldn't say anything. If we were to be in the same room together, we know at the doctor's appointment, I wouldn't say nothing to him, he wouldn't say nothing to me, you know. Again, I'm not there to speak to you, you're not there to speak to me, you know. You're just there to hear what the doctor is saying. You go your way, I go my way. And that is it. That's it, you know, that's it. Certain things I'm just not going to tolerate. You know, certain things I just don't think are acceptable. I'm pretty sure, well, let me speak for myself. Let me speak for me. If I was dealing with someone, absolutely. If I was dealing with someone and they always were talking about their child's mother, I would stop instantly, right? And I'll say, okay, you know, what's really going on here? You know, why do you keep bringing up your child's mother if I'm seeing right in front of you? Let me tell you something. Something I will never do is stop my son's father from coming anywhere. Like, he's more than welcome to a doctor's appointment. He's more than welcome to a graduation. He's more than welcome to a ceremony. He's more than welcome to a ceremony. He's more than welcome to a report card conference. There is nothing wrong with me and this man being in the same room saying absolutely nothing to each other, because we don't need to. We don't. You know, any questions that you have, you can ask the teacher, you can ask a receptionist, you can ask the nurse, you can ask the doctor, you can ask the eye doctor. Because if you want a question answered, right, and if you don't trust my answer, then come to where we are, right, and you ask them the question, and then y'all can have the conversation. Listen, any questions that you have, they're getting answered, and they're not for me. I'm cool with it. Like, it don't bother me. You know, I hear a lot of people say, oh my goodness, that's such a bad thing. Oh my goodness. It's not. If there's any questions that he has or any questions that I have, I'm standing in front of the person that I can ask. I don't have to ask you anything. I don't have to go off your word. I don't have to do anything like that, right? I can ask the doctor. I can ask the teacher, the receptionist, the nurse, I can ask someone else besides you because I'm standing in front of who I need to be standing in front of. You know what I'm saying? And you're more than welcome to come. Listen, he don't look my way. I don't look his way. Okay? It's nothing. You know, and my blood, I have a duty as a dad and a grown man. That's my baby. Of course you do. And I also tell people, when you go to court, be careful with that, because when you go to court for like joint custody and things like that, okay, dude, did you not hear me say I have not seen this man in 10 years? I don't speak to him. I don't. How can someone beef over each other when we don't know nothing about each other? That doesn't make any sense. That's something me and my child's father do not do. Now that, I gotta give it to him. And that I give to him. He does not care at all, right? And when a man does not care and he shows it and he does not bother me, I don't bother him. Again, no one beefs over here. We don't do that. No, that's not us. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful to have a man that's like that, because he doesn't care. And I think it's a good thing, because he knows, you know, hey, Amanda doesn't care. So we don't bother each other. Like, when it comes to our lives, and we don't do it. We do not do it. That's something we've never done it. We've never done things like that. And I'm very, very glad. Oh, thank you, God. Have something on. No, I'm on live. No. No, you are not. No, you are not getting my charger at all. You're not getting my charger because I just bought you one.
Oh, Mom, never mind. That's for you.
That's grandma's charger. Took his damn grandmother's charger. Lord Jesus. If y'all are following the first thing that I said, that's what the problem is. Follow me. The first subject that we were on is what had happened. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Like, you got it. Yeah. Okay. But I can't deal with a man that speaks on his child mother all the time. It's like, okay, no, you know, you gotta stop. This thing is tight as hell on my head. Oh no, Ooh, sorry, that was too tight. But yeah, it's like, no, I don't agree to that at all. I really don't. I don't get better without the glasses on. I can't see my face. Shut up. Shut up. I just think at some point in time, like I said, I can see how people will say things like, oh, you know, like I could not, this is just me. I'm debating because you guys know how I feel about friendships and couples night and things like that and date nights and stuff like that. Hi. I do believe that that stuff is appropriate. I think it's cute. I think you need that. But then I have the mindset of now of, you know, if someone sees my man, will they try to take him? And I always said to a woman, if you could take him from me, you were never mine to begin with. That's how I look at it. I'm not gonna, I can respect the simple fact that, you know, a man and a woman may have great co-parenting and they can be around each other and be cordial. I can respect that 100%. I definitely can. But I do think at some point and at some time, a woman will, unfortunately, and a man will start to have some sense of uncomfortability because they're like, okay, you know, anytime there's a family gathering, like a 4th of July or Christmas or something, you know, you're always there. You know, why are you never doing your own thing with your own child? That's weird. I would look at it and be like, yo, I can't, because, you know, why are you not out doing your own thing with the child? Why are you always there with the child? That's weird. So you can't take the child and do something by yourself. Like, what's really going on here? So it's like certain things for me, it's like, nah, I'm cool. That damn pork chops and stuff. I don't know. I don't talk about nobody's child's mother on here. Or nobody's child's father. I'm speaking overall in general. Because like I told somebody this before. They were talking about their child's mother. I said, let me tell you something. First of all, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to sit here and let you disrespect your child's mother in front of me. Because at the end of the day, I am somebody's mother. I said, I'm not going to do it. I said, now, I can't stop you from speaking and telling you how you feel and what you've gone through. I said, but while you're around me, you will not call her out of her name. Because I said, if you could sit here and call her out of her name and this is your child's mother, that means one day you will call me out of my name. I'm not accepting none of that. You won't disrespect her, call her no name. As far as I'm around, you're not doing it. Certain things I'm not accepting. No. And I will tell a woman in the quickness, you're not about to disrespect your child's father in front of me. You're not about to call him no N-I-G-G or no dip. I don't want to hear none of that because there's 3 sides to the story. His, hers, and the truth. I don't like that. Don't disrespect nobody in front of me. I'm going to tell you, yo, keep that over there. I don't want no parts. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want no parts of it. At the end of the day, that is between y'all to figure out. I have nothing to do with it. Now, even if you are my friend and you are trying to speak bad on somebody's child's mother, I'm going to tell you right in your face, shut up. I'm not. Certain things, y'all, I am not letting slide. I'm not letting slip. I don't want to hear. I'm going to tell people, like, I've done something like this before. Like, my friends have been talking, right? Like, we've been in like a circle, or not like a circle, but like a setting outside, and they would each start talking about their significant other's mother or their significant other's father. I instantly said, excuse me, I'm gonna get up and excuse myself. I don't want a part of this. And I told them before I walked off, if y'all can't be grown and either talk to these women face to face because your man got a problem, or if you can't be man enough and fix it for yourself, I don't want to be a part of it. And listen, let me tell you something. If I'm dating someone and they have a bitter child's mother, I don't want to deal with you, because if she's bitter, that's going to cause problems in our relationship. If he's jealous, that's going to cause problems in our relationship. And a lot of people on here have always said, oh my goodness, because you're a mother, you got baby daddy drama. I really don't have any drama with my child's father. And I think it's crazy how sometimes people be like, oh my goodness, that's impossible. No, it's not. It's really called you leaving each other alone. What the fuck? Like, y'all don't understand what the hell that means? You really like, nah, bro, what's in your head, bro? Like, no. If y'all sit up there fussing with each other, I'll take both the kids. We can go outside and play at the park. Y'all can sit here and cuss each other off all I fucking care. I don't give a damn. Okay, as long as these kids or these boys or this little girl didn't know what is safe, y'all can sit there and knock each other head off. I don't care. I'll take the babies and we will go to the park. We will go do something, but I don't want kids around all that. He said, nah, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm not about to sit here and argue in front of my son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm damn sure enough not about to let y'all sit here and argue in front of y'all child. Like, I was like, hey, excuse me, before y'all start arguing, can I take the baby and go over here somewhere? Like, I would rather a child not be around them. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, that's just me, you know? In all seriousness, I don't think dating is hard when it comes to if you have good communication. If you have good communication with each other, again, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being able to sit down and talk to the mother and talk to the father like two grown adults about your child. But what I'm saying is that, of all due respect for your significant others, keep the conversation strictly about the child. My thing is, don't veer off. Just keep it about the child. Don't ask, hey, well, how's your wife? Or don't ask, hey, like, how's your husband? Mind your business. Just speak on the child. That's it. Certain things I'm not going to answer respectfully because it's still, you know, their privacy. But I will go around and see if you guys could catch on. So, no. And sometimes I don't think it's always a man that wants to be with a woman, but there's a lot of times, and ladies, don't knock my head off, but there's a lot of times when ladies, right, when ladies want their man. He ain't your man no more. But it's like, at the end of the day, y'all know, sometimes I think it's a hell of a lot harder for a woman to let go than it is for a man. That's just my thing. Now, I'm not saying that a man can't be intimate with a woman and feel nothing for her because he still wants her. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean no harm, and I'm not being shady, but out of all the respect, some men can be in a relationship with a woman, be intimate with her, feel nothing because that's not who he wants to be with. But since he's in it, it's like, oh damn, well, I'm just gonna stay in it. That's what I'm talking about. You're not happy. I would rather be with someone, be intimate, and be able to feel him and he feel me, and know, yes, you got all of me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop apologizing. Like, I hate when you do that. It is okay to ask me a question. You're driving me crazy. Ask me whatever question you would like. I will either answer it or I will say, you know, hey, privacy reasons, I don't. You're driving me crazy. I love when you ask me questions, but I also have to, you know, be understanding. Yes, because you can ask a question. You're not wrong for asking a question. It's okay. That part. I want everyone here to have a girlfriend or boyfriend and be happy people, and that's it. That's it, boo. Okay, now Avery, now I want you to ask me a question. Oh, by the way, those gliders flattering. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Why would you do that? Some relationships are stepping stones, and they are. You said it. You better not time this stuff out. I just think that, and for me, I feel that when it's a new relationship with both parties, there are certain things that you say, okay, this is a red flag. Or if the man is always talking about violence, I would be like, yo, whoa, red flag. First of all, y'all know when I was younger, I don't mind going toe to toe, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm a mother, like I tell people all the time, it's just like riding a bike. Right? But if you come up as for some reason, y'all, I swear to you, no lie, I always seem to get very violent men. Like men that just be ready to just whoop your ass if you just look at them. Like, I'm like, what the? And you know they say opposites attract. I'm like, why? I always get very violent men. Like, I don't know what's really going on here. What is happening? Yet again, there is nothing wrong with dating. ain't dating shy, get money, and get your roll off. Anyway, when they say opposites attract, Lord, don't they mean I always get somebody taller, a lot bigger? It's very violent. Meaning a violent person, meaning they have like a high tendency of wanting to fight, right? Because they like it. It's rich. They're always right-handed. Sure, women often look for guys that have a protector mindset. They just tend to be crazy. Over here just being a baddie in the kitchen, period, babes. Y'all to be friends before lovers. I know that's right. Y'all ladies' heart see that from Kevin. Don't be giving your hearts to those dusties. Are you left-handed? I am in a left-hand committee. Left-hand to the left. No, you want something, I want something. Well, I want something to eat. That's what I want. No, sir, I'm full. I can't stop staring at you. Oh, thank you. I was about to call you honeymoon, but it's okay. Where are you from, cutie pie? I am from South Norwalk. You are so gorgeous. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Left-handed people talented. What's your hobbies? Being a mother, working 2 jobs, keeping my thoughts together. Understand I won't be used like a cheap suit. And I get it. If I come in, I'm not even gonna say if. I'm coming in, I'm telling a man straight up, if you are dating me, I want it to be you. I want to have a family with you. I want to build with you. I want to go through these things with you. And I understand we are going to go through them. I'm not knocking that. I get it. I understand it. But at the same time, though, right? Like I told y'all yesterday, I can't get in a ring and fight by myself. If I get in a ring, I need an opponent. And as much as I may hate to go up against you, this is the only way we're going to be able to get through it together. That's all I'm saying. Not you, my experience. No, I know what you mean. I agree with you. It's cold in here. I'm always cold. Oh my God, I'm so badly sitting. I was about to say anemic. Anemic. What the hell is anemic? I'm anemic. It's crazy. You know, at some point, at some time, it's like, you know, hey, you know, what's really going on here? You know, like what's really happening? When I come in and I set my boundaries, do you have enough in you to say, okay, I can deal with these boundaries, I can give her this time, I can give her this communication, I can give her this conversation. Oh, thank you. You know, I can do these things for her. That's all I'm saying. Oh, thank you. I don't think people genuinely understand that. Hey, aren't you usually in your car? Yes. Yes, I am. I will say this. I do think dating is hard because, again, I don't think you always know someone's intentions. You don't know if they're pure. You don't know if they're just trying to get over someone. So you don't know. I will give you guys that. I'm not saying that it's not. I hear y'all. And then on top of that, even though you guys could think that you have the best communication amongst each other, one of y'all asses could be lying. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what they say, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. So that's why I do think that, you know, I should be your friend before I become your lover, because I should get to know you, you know, and your mindset of you being angry, you being upset. I want to, again, a relationship is a spiritual battle. All troop of spirits surround are what they do. But I want to know how you respond when you get mad, when you get upset, when you get angry. Are you the type of person that is going to get mad at your child's mother and then try to take it out on me? You know, and stuff like that. Those are things that I need to see for myself, because I don't want to come in And then I say, hey, I'm your lady, and then your child mother piss you off, and then you over here trying to cuss me out. Oh, you yelling? You screaming? You cussing? You fussing? Oh, let me show you something. What are we doing? Hey Joshua, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because if you thought you was finna come over here and give me that energy, it's not happening. You know, it starts to become okay. You know, this is too much. You know, this is just ridiculous. And I'll always ask a man and I'll ask a woman, if you are getting hit with blow after blow after blow after blow after blow, and you're trying to be with someone, I don't know if someone else is going to be able to stand there and, you know, deal with that, because that's a lot. And then you also got to remember, someone else is probably already going through something themselves. You got to get it together. If you have things in your mind, you don't hold them in. I don't, because it goes up. Then I agree. Like with the dude that I'm talking to, he's going through a lot. I will never say what he's going through. That's not, you know, your business, respectfully. But something that does, I don't want to say scare me, because I fear nobody but God. Not in like no, you know, fight me or no. But he's very calm. I said, oh, no, you crazy. I'm like, because there's no way you can be that calm, cool, and collected. I said the slightest thing is going to set this man off. And you got to remember, this man is 6'1", 270 pounds. I think the wind blow wrong. It's like he's holding so much in because he's not responding to it, or his response is just no response. So damn, I can learn from you. I really can learn from you, because I mean, who you talk to? Like, you get what I'm saying? So I need Noah in here. I don't know, that's where they put it. Again, I can understand if someone wants to bring up their child's mother, maybe here and there once in a blue. I get it. But if I gotta hear about your child's mother every single day for hours at a time, I don't want no parts to do with none of that, because y'all need to either go to church together or work it out. It's one or the other. And I know a lot of people may say, oh, you know, no, I don't want her, or no, I don't want him. You're lying to yourself. And until you really get over it, you genuinely, wholeheartedly don't need to be with nobody, because that's not fair to nobody else. I don't want to sit here and date someone and I think I'm, you know, flipping it and doing all these intimate things for him, and I'm thinking I'm putting it down. But long and behold, little do I know, he has his child mother on his mind. Or little does he know, I have my daughter's father on my mind. I don't have a daughter, but y'all catch my drift. There have really been some people, like, honest to God, there have been some people that have moved in together, will be intimate, and they smiling and kiki, hee hee, ha ha. But at the same time, little do you know, you are not the woman that is on that man's mind when y'all are being intimate. Or you are not the man that, you know, is on her mind when y'all being intimate. It is somebody totally different. You may think she putting it down, but in her mind, she don't see you, she see him, not you. And vice versa. I mean, stuff like that has happened. There have been people out here that have been intimate with each other and have slipped up and called them somebody else's name. That's because they on their mind. Hello? Do y'all not catch that drip by now? It wasn't no accident. She said the name she wanted to say. It wasn't yours, but you know, I'm just saying. Now, if I'm with you, I do what you say. Also, I expect the same back. Now, I'm not doing what you say. Like, you ain't my father or my mother. Now you tripping. I'll do it if I want to. I just think that sometimes people really need to stop jumping into something so quick to be like, oh, you know, just to say you're in a relationship, all right. You think you flipping it, spinning it, twisting it, and dropping it low, and child, it is a whole nother woman on this me and mine. Oh, thank you. I love the rules. That's why I do what I say. Hell no, you bugging. There's where your relationship red flags is. You're welcome. That's not, because just because you tell me, so if you tell me to jump off a cliff, I'm supposed to jump because you told me to jump? No. Or you tell me to jump through this ring of fire, I'm supposed to because you told me? No. You can ask me to do something, but you're not going to tell me to do anything. And yet again, it's the tone, it's the delivery, it is the way you ask me something. Don't tell me something. You're not my mother, and you damn sure not my father. You can ask me something, and I can ask you back at the end of the day. But you're not my mom or my father, and I'm not your child, so you're damn sure not about to sit here, oh, go clean that up, go pick that up. Can you please get that for me? Can you please pick that up for me? Of course. There's a way you talk to someone. Don't talk at me. I'm not your child. Talk to me. I'm supposed to be your woman. Two different things. Let's be very, very clear here. It's about respect. I don't know what the hell you all thought this was, but just because, come on the timeout. Just because you sit here and tell me to do something, I'm gonna look at somebody like they lost them. Okay, perfect example. I had said something about date night, and he was like, listen, I am the man in this relationship. You're not going to tell me when to take you out. I want it to happen naturally on its own. He said, I am the man. Let me do that. He said, stop trying to tell me what to do and when to do it. He said, I want these things to happen naturally. Do you see how from what I said to then what he said? So then I said, okay, let me respect that he's a man in this relationship. And let me let him do what he's supposed to do. And let me be the woman and let me do what I'm supposed to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a big difference here. There's a huge difference. Would you rather cheat or be cheated on? Neither. What the hell? You have a smart mind. Nah, don't flip it or manipulate it. Just be an adult and think about it. Nothing goes everyone's way in life. But that's where you have a civil conversation. You don't tell me what to do, and I don't tell you what to do. I don't tell you, hey, go put those clothes inside the laundromat. I can ask, hey, babe, can you please go put the clothes inside the laundromat? And then that's another thing. I think a lot of people kind of get twisted. I'm not your property. You didn't buy me. I don't know why some people still have this mindset of, oh, you know, that's my girl, so I own her. No, the fuck you don't. I don't know what. You didn't buy me. Last time I checked, that came out of my mama. Okay? So you're not going to. Yeah. It becomes as if we are starting isn't as important. What? Yes, you will. But when you get in jumped, who you want jump in with you, that's ready to die for your life. And there's nobody should have to do none of that. So I said that a real man, and if you ask my personal opinion, a real man not gonna sit here and talk at a woman. He's gonna talk to a woman. That's my thing. Somebody said, if I'm gonna deceased for you when I first get with you, don't I expect the back? No, because I'm somebody's mother. I'm not about to be deceased for your dumb ass because you want to sit up here and be somebody else. No, hell no. No, I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm not finna be deceased for nobody. I am a mother. No. I got a headache. That's not a red flag, but okay. You know how many times, let me be very clear here. Y'all know, this is what I'm saying. If I love you and you love me, let me please be very clear. I'm not going to intentionally put you in harm's way when I know you're not only my man, you're not only the love of my life, but you are the father of someone, you are the brother of someone, you are the son of someone, you are the uncle of someone. Sometimes some women, right, will put their man in something because, okay, I'm gonna use the dude that passed away. He was 6'6", 2 something. No, I'm gonna use the other dude. See, 6'10", 310, right? And that's like me being with him and then me starting something with a dude and he's my height, right? He's my height, my weight. And I purposely start with him because in my mind, since my man is taller and bigger, my man automatically has the upper hand. A bullet doesn't have anybody's name on it. So let's be very clear. It don't matter how big you are, tall you are, tough you think you are, a bullet has no name. Sit your ass down and stop trying to buck up at a man just because you're with your man. Mind your business. Stop purposely putting him in something. And you know how many times a man could hold the door for a woman and she start bugging or he say, you know, good morning. Don't be trying to talk to me, my man right here. Like, are you slow, bro? He just said good morning. He don't even want you. Are you dumb? Like, are you slow? What's wrong with you? No. You ask your love. You don't tell them what to do. Relationship control and jealousy kills. And I agree with you. You can't tell me what to do. You can ask me what to do. That's like me saying, oh, go fetch this bone or go walk out the dog. No, hey babe, can you please walk out the dog while I clean up the kitchen? Or hey babe, you know, can you start folding the clothes while I put the other load in the washing machine? It's 50-50. That's how I look at it. That's just me. I'm never gonna, please hear me out. I'm never going to, if I date someone and they have a child, I'm never going to disrespect the mother of his child, right? Because at the end of the day, I am somebody's mother. I need people to really hear me out. My intention will never be to harm somebody's child or treat them like they're not nothing. Listen, my son eat, your baby gonna eat. My son playing, your baby gonna play. You know, I take my little one out for ice cream. Your little one is more than welcome to come to get ice cream. And I will always make sure anybody's child that is around me is safe. Period. No, I don't know where you at. What? Get mine. Oh, this thing is tight. Hold on. It's bothering my head. Watch out. It's too tight on my head. Oh, it's tight. And my head was like throbbing. Why do men get mind handled by women that actually have a career job? What do you mean? And be over. I don't. Ooh. Oh Lord. They don't even understand the morning routine texts go unappreciated. You know what I think is very cute? I think it is very cute when you, if you are busy, like let's say if y'all gotta like both go to work and like whatever, right? Let's say if y'all both work, right? I think it is cute when you can text, good morning, babe. Have a great day, right? Ooh, child. Now that song is stuck in my head. Oh my goodness. I knew that song was gonna get stuck in my head. No, we still talking. I don't know where you at in the conversation, but we still here. I'm certain. Ooh. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna love you. I feel like a skunk. Oh, have a good day at work. Don't do that. Will you marry me? No, I can't. I don't think my boyfriend will let me. But yeah, I think that, you know, when it just comes down to like the little things, I think we should just be a lot more appreciative. Thank you. The headache was tight. I don't care how long I'm in the house. It don't bother me. I don't think there's nothing wrong with standing up good morning, texting good morning. I don't even think that is nothing wrong with being intimate in the morning. But again, just wash up. Wait, I need to get my hair done so bad. Lord, I just need to get my hair done. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Why do you think that? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not calling no damn body. Oh, thank you. I'm not calling nobody tonight. I'm not doing it. Nope. And the reason why I say no is because, you know, sometimes this might be a good thing that we kind of just need to. We just need a minute with each other. Ouch, that hurt it. That's what I get for saying it. But it's the white that's just driving me. I hate the white. But whatever. That hurt it. I'm not gonna hold you off. I did. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now, y'all. So don't judge me. I usually don't do this in the kitchen because I don't make it. But it's like whatever right now. New York City, stand up. These breeds got to go. Thank you, boo. I just had a this shit was tight on my head. I love you. I know I love y'all. Oh, I look like my mama. Lord Jesus. I look like a light skinned version of my mom. That's funny. I'm gonna love you. This is my thing. Let me be very honest. I did try to call him. He didn't respond. He didn't pick up. He could be, you know, still upset. What happened? I need people to understand something. I am okay with admitting when I'm wrong for something. Oh, thank you. I don't mind saying, you know what? I could have handled that better. I could have said that differently. I can own it, right? It's not a problem. It's not an issue. But at the same time, though, I also need people to understand that, okay, I'm not gonna lie, no shade, no hate, no, like, not trying to be funny, but I am a damn beautiful girl. He really called me ugly. That's crazy. I'm sorry, but sometimes you ever look at yourself and you just be like, damn, I'm pretty, or damn, I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever just kind of feel yourself sometimes? I mean, I don't, because I feel like I look a fucking mess, but the face. Somebody said, you effed up and are trying to fix it for the baby. Respect to that. Huh? I don't have a baby with him. Special service announcement. This is not my child's father I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. I know I did not think I was talking about my child's father. No. I don't have a baby with this man. I don't have a baby with this man. Remember, I only have one child. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, okay? Oh, absolutely. I just figured I'm a beautiful girl. I don't give a deal what nobody tell you. If you're a man, you are handsome. If you are a woman, baby, you are beautiful. You with who you with, who gives a to live your best life. Damn. I didn't do anything wrong. I just felt that something was coming up a little too much, and there was a sense of uncomfortability, and I was like, you gotta go. I wasn't comfortable with something, and I'm like, I'm having an issue with this. And do I think I could have handled that better? Thank you. I really wanna think about, let me take a minute, let me really think about it. And I wanna see if I was wrong anywhere. I think that I'm wrong for repeating something that he's asked of me, to please stop asking. But when you keep bringing it up, it's going to keep making me feel the same way about, hey, or maybe this isn't, for me. So it's hard for me to stop asking you something, but you keep bringing something up. You know what I mean? And this is where I say boundaries. If you want me to respect that you're the man, and you want me to let you, be the man, respectfully speaking, you have to be able to respect me when I say, hey, something is coming up a little bit too much. It's come on, like, can you respect that? Oh, well, baby, you're going to have to go back to the beginning because we here. So I like jazz and R&B. He has asked things of me to not say and not do, or he was like, you could have handled that differently. You could have said something in a better way. Yes, baby. Huh? Why is your stay? Why? My phone is on 11%. 10. Oh, here, just take the damn charger. No, just take the charger. Here. Yeah, but the charger, but I know I need to charge it. Let me see what this one looks like. Stay right there. Stay there. Because that one don't work. No. I'm not having anything. You're gonna give me back my charger because it has a thing in it. No, what? But come on. Light skinned people, I'm telling you, it's always them light skinned people. No, it's charging my phone. Lord Jesus, I told you Thursday I'm gonna go buy you another one. Could you? I hate when everybody walk by this camera. It drives me fucking insane because the slightest, the wind blow, the camera's gonna go off. But that's my thing though. If you're asking me not to talk about someone, I'm going to respect you, right? I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So somebody had text. So me and him, y'all know I'm keeping it up with y'all. So me and him was on the phone. So he said that he had a sense of comfortability with me being around other men and me having conversations with men. So I guess I must have got a little too comfortable. So I was on the phone with the man that I was talking to. Because I don't know if he's still talking or not. I don't know. I did change the look. Hold, please. I'm gonna love you. Look, I'm gonna love you. Thanks for the 100 likes. Hold, please. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh. So someone texted me, and they realized. So they texted me by an accident, and I was like, huh? And it was like question mark. So I screenshotted the picture and sent it to them of them texting me, and it was like, oh my bad. I said it's okay. So they must have really been looking at the damn text message, because when I screenshotted it, they saw that their name was not saved in my phone. So then they text me back. They was like, laugh out loud. Message is clean. My name not even saved in your phone. So I sent a laughing emoji back. What I was going to say was, there's no point. He was like, oh, laugh out loud. Message is clean. I'm not even saved in your phone. For what? Anyway, so, but when I said that, I said it out loud, and I was on the phone with the dude that I was talking to. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, someone texted me, they texted me by accident, and they saying that they're not saved in my phone. And he was like, yo, you think I'm stupid? Hold on. And I was like, no. And he was like, yo, you trying to play me? I'm like, no. I said, I just am comfortable with saying stuff like this to you because you comfortable with me, having conversations and being around me. And I said, because you trust me. And he was like, let me tell you something. I'm not stupid. I said, but I'm not doing anything. I said, the person isn't even saved in my phone. And I said, if anything, I was trying to see you because I don't want nobody else. So I'm doing the kitchen, but you're not cooking. What's up with that? Because I already cooked. Duh. Insecure. No, that's not. I would say if you want me to be very honest, he did have the right to say that, because I shouldn't have said something like that to him on the phone. Again, I was on the phone. I was at home in bed minding my business. Somebody texted me and he was like, yeah. I'm like, huh? And I just got really comfortable with him, so I said what I said. So I can understand why he said that, because it wasn't appropriate. But again, at that moment, since he had a sense of comfortability, I was like, okay, he's not gonna mind me. Well, again, I didn't forget I was on the phone. I just had a sense of comfortability, and I was just talking. I was like, there's no point for you to be saved inside my phone. But what time was that? Like 11:02? Something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have text people by an accident at night and stuff like that, but that must mean that my name is saved inside his phone. But he clearly saw my phone. Your name ain't nowhere near my phone. Like, you're not gonna sit there and be saved in my, no disrespect, but if you're not important, I'm not saving your name in my phone. I don't care. I'm just saying, that's just me. If you're not important, your name not going in my phone. And if you're important, I'll save your name in my phone. But other than that, I don't care. Respectfully, there's a lot of my guy friends that's not saved in my phone at all, and I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Well, but see, that wasn't his fault. That was my fault, because I have to admit it. I should not have said that. Sunshine, sunshine. Hi, y'all. You need a man to help you solve problems, not bring them to you. Well, I also should help him solve problems and not bring them to him. So that was my fault, and I had to take full accountability. And I was like, you know what? I apologize, because I was wrong. And again, my thing is, I have to see where I'm wrong at. Like, you get what I'm saying? Damn, this thing is charging my phone fast. I don't know what I'm talking about, but he about to be brute. Well, this ain't even mine. This is my mom's. That was it. He really doesn't like the things that I say. Well, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Noah, my son drew these. My baby drew these. And he colored them. But that is a problem. I think it was 11 something at night. So if I'm on the phone talking to my man, there's no reason why I'm saying out loud, oh, no, your name not saying in my phone. I shouldn't be saying nothing like that. At some damn near like 11, almost 12 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. And it was so crazy because I asked him, again, there was a lot of things that I had asked him. I was like, how do you feel about when people are texting certain people out, all types of nights and things like that? He was like, I don't mind. He was like, just keep it respectful. What you mean he don't like the things you say? So you want my number is 9111111. There you go. I've said some things that I shouldn't have said over things that he has said or things he hasn't responded to, or again, it was still the fact of me learning him, and I was like, okay, Amanda, you're being petty. Amanda, you gotta chill. Speaking of myself in third party, like, hey, you gotta chill. You can't be doing that. But if he was to say something like that on the phone, now I'm looking at it. What I said to him was, me and him was on the phone, right? Long story short, so the dude so it was another guy that texted me. First of all, it was a man that was texting me, damn near like 11 something at night, going on 12 o'clock in the morning, okay? He's not insecure. This one, I give it to him. This one is not insecure, and this one is not insecure because if he was insecure, he would not want me around other men, and he would not want me having conversations. So I was laying in bed talking to him on my phone, and then the dude texted me. It was a dude on my line, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, huh? He was like, question mark. I screenshotted the picture, and he was like, my bad. I said, it's okay. He sent back, laugh out loud. Messages are clean. My name not even saved in your phone. I sent a laughing emoji, and I left it there. But when I read that, my name not saved in your phone, what I said on the phone was, I have no reason to have you on my phone because, I was like, hell no, his name not going to be saved inside my phone. And he was like, what are you talking about? So that's when he said what he said. So I was wrong because I shouldn't have been saying nothing like that about another man not being saved in my phone. But I'm on the phone with my man. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And to be honest, he's not insecure. Now that I give it to him. I damn sure enough give it to him. And you could tell that we were mad at each other because today he came to my job. And, he didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. But let me be very clear. I'm going to be honest with you. I blocked him. Like last night he said something. It pissed me off and I blocked him. I'm not going to lie. And he has asked me, prior to that, hey, that's something I don't like. I don't like being blocked because, I need to be able to communicate with you. I'm not going to lie. I was in my feelings. I didn't appreciate what was being said. So I blocked him. Knowing that he didn't like it, I just needed a minute to kind of just, digest everything that was said and what happened, how it happened. I'm trying to see from last night. I don't think I was wrong, and I only say I don't think I was wrong because I have asked him, hey, you're bringing something up too much. It's a sense of uncomfortability is making me feel away, and I don't appreciate it. But he still kept doing it. I'm like, yo, so, and we were sitting down, and I asked him, I said, what am I doing? I was like, why am I even wasting my time with you? And you would tell he started getting frustrated. I started getting frustrated. But one thing I can clearly tell you is this man will not argue with me. He's not going to argue with me. He's going to let me talk. And there will be times when he has said to me, I've answered this question already. I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to answer the same thing. This was this morning I saw him at my job. And so my coworker, she was a girl, I was like, come here. So I had her stand with me. I got nervous. Not in like a, oh my goodness, I'm scared, nervous, but girl, come stand with me. So she was standing with me and she was like, I'm gonna walk away because what if he wants to come up to you? I was like, no, don't leave me. You know, I kind of got like my little shy girl, or like, oh my goodness. And plus I didn't want to cause a scene in my job, but that's not him. So he didn't say nothing to me, I didn't say nothing to him. I did text him, I FaceTimed him, and I called him, and no reply, no response, no answer. And I get it, you know, he has a lot going on, so I'm not gonna blow up his phone and stuff like that. I shouldn't have blocked him, but I was just very, very, very upset. And I'm like, okay, you know, something's gotta change here. And I get it, like, we're just learning each other, but that same respect that you want me to give you as a woman, and I'm learning things you don't like, and I'm learning things you're comfortable with, and I'm trying to adjust to these things, which is not a lot of adjusting, because he's not asking for a lot, and I got to give it to him. But he to be honest, he very insecure within himself, because if he wasn't, again, he wouldn't want me around men, or he wouldn't want me having conversations, and he's fine with that. And he always says, you know, as long as you respect me and what we have, you know, I'm gonna trust you. And I can't be mad at him for that. So I shouldn't have even said that on the phone. Now that I take full accountability for it, and I do. I was wrong, but I just didn't think he would say anything. I was like, oh, you know, he cool, whatever. But you told him that it was a mistake, and he should. No. I'm talking about. See, I think this is where y'all getting confused at. Y'all gotta remember, I was on the phone with my man, but another man texted me. That's what I'm saying. So someone texted my phone, and the dude was like, oh, you know, it's a mistake. I was like, oh, it's okay. So then when my man had asked me, you know, what are you talking about, I had elaborated, and I told him. But it's kind of like, to text somebody by an accident, like damn near 11, almost 12 o'clock in the morning, but you're on the phone with your man, that's red flag all day. Like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you see what time, how is somebody accidentally texting you? Like, so I ooh, this thing is tight. Like it's on my temple. I feel like an ice cream cone. No, but see, that's why I kind of feel like I talk about men a lot. And I need to stop doing that. I really do talk about men a lot. I was like, I need to just stop. Oh my god, this has got to come off. It's super tight. I can't. Oof. Okay. This thing's giving me a headache. He didn't trigger anything in me, but did he trigger anything? I mean, now I gotta think. Did he trigger any? Well, I think for me, I just don't think that. Somebody said, "Oh, you told on yourself." I'm always gonna tell on myself. Like, I be damned. Anyone can make a mistake, even him. Did something trigger me? I think triggered is kind of far-fetched. I wouldn't say trigger. I would just say I felt, in a sense, disrespected, and I'm trying to, you know, have a sense of respect for him. He's like, what your man got to do with me? I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that. What? it had upset me because it didn't trigger me, but it upset me because he kept doing something. He kept saying something that I kept asking him, you're doing this too much. This is just, why do you keep saying the same thing? And I've asked you, hey, can you please stop doing that? I'm uncomfortable when you do that. So I got upset. I'm definitely not going to sit here and keep calling this phone and keep texting him. I'm damn sure enough not doing that. I reached out, and that's that. But I should not have blocked him. Are y'all with me on the same page? Yes, the man. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him, so I don't know. Why would he keep questioning? No, he wasn't questioning me. I think you on your own story. So we gonna leave you in the air, on a cloud, while everybody else is coming down with the umbrella. Wait, was that a wall to put up? I think so. Why do you look like the other person that was on here? I think so. I am so cold. Oh my goodness. I bet you my sitting there. Mine's hot. I need to go check on my child. Lord Jesus. But, and for me, oh, you was. I know it wasn't Megan. This is my thing. Speaking of, are you hungry? You gotta take a bath soon. Oh. So does Noah. So, I'm kidding. My baby don't got that. I don't want to have a wall up while I'm discussing something. For me, I got comfortable with him very quickly. I didn't think I would. Remember, he met my father. You know what I'm saying? So the person that called you or texted you, he didn't even know your name. So that's why he should believe you. Yeah, you still on your own story. Because the person that texts me, I'm inside his phone. He's not inside. We gonna leave you in the cloud. Wilbert Smith, we gonna leave you in the cloud. I'm just gonna let you got it. Okay. I'm proud of you and your acknowledgement of that. For me, what I do like about him, and I have to be very honest, he's very easy to speak to. He listens to me and I listen to him. So when I am wrong, I am wrong. I should not have said that on the phone with him. And let's be very clear. The dude that texts my phone doesn't know that I'm with somebody. Again, it's nobody's business. You understand what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I shouldn't have said that on the phone. I should not have blocked him. So there were things I was wrong at, but in that moment, thank you. In that moment, I was upset because I'm like, okay, you asked certain things of me, and I'm learning to get them to you. Now these things, now that I'm asking you something, I don't feel like it's being respected all the way. But he will admit when he's wrong. Now that I give it to him, he will. So it's like, I think that this one little hiccup has to cause us our relationship? I don't. But do I feel like right now he wants to be bothered? I don't. Because he could be like, yo, I'm sick of, it's been 2 weeks, and it's like, he feels like I'm very judgmental of him, and it's not that. He's very protective because I have a son, and for myself. So, he'll say, oh, as soon as I'm about to tell you something, you make a face, or, you huffing and puffing. He was like, that I should feel comfortable with telling you these things. And I said, you're right. But you also have to understand, I am a mother before I am anything. I said, so please hear me out. It's not that I'm judging, but I'm listening to you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to tell y'all things that he said. It's not for everybody, but certain things is just like, but you know, again, I can ask these things. He's a really good dude. Like I can honestly say he's a really good dude. He is. No, he's not a street dude. He's not. He used to be, but he's not. No, thank you. He's not. I'm gonna lose. That's my thing. So right now, do I think he wants to be bothered? No, obviously. Oh, he's very intelligent. You know what's so funny? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I've never ran into somebody dumb. I'm not being like, I swear, I'm not being disrespectful. But listen. They're very violent, but they're very intelligent. Now they can hold a conversation. Oh, now maybe they can converse with the best of the best. Okay, definitely can. And I can appreciate a lot about him, even though I just met him. You know, he's very kind, very sweet. And yesterday, okay, this is kind of how everything started. Oh no, it's cold as hell in here. Hold on, y'all. I got cold. My mother's he's very intelligent, and I love the simple fact that I remember one time I asked him, I said, hey, you know, if you ever had a problem, you know, would you try to take it on with my son or anything like that? I will never forget his response. So let me tell you something. Because he's a father. So he was like, any issues that me and you have are between me and you. Our kids have nothing to do with this. But it kind of also, okay, so he's going through something, right? And I'm trying to be there for him and be his peace as much as I can. But I asked him last night, I was like, you know, hey, well, did you even want to, you know, be around? And he was like, you know, honestly, I didn't want to be around because I didn't want to be around you in this mindset. And I said, okay. I understand that you didn't want to be around me in this mindset, and I can respect that. But I also don't want you to neglect me and not spending time with me because I want you to be able to share what's wrong with you. So I got where he was coming from, but I also need him to understand you can talk to me. You know, this is why I'm here, you know? So that's what I'm saying. It was awkward because like when I saw him, I was just like, oh my goodness, like I ran to the bathroom. I ran to the bathroom to go fix my hair and everything. I was like, because I'm listen, when I saw how I look today at work, I don't care. Like it's Thursday morning. I don't care, whatever. I knew I had errands and stuff to do. I was like, oh, whatever. Child, when I saw that man, I ran upstairs so quick. I ran upstairs to the bathroom so quick to go make sure that I was, you know, I was. But I did. I was like, oh no. I was like, he will not be seeing me looking like this. Who's sleepy? He knows about my page. I told him about my page now. That I definitely did. I don't know. I don't think he. No, I never told him my page name. But if he is, hey babe. So, and again, you know, I was very transparent about my page. I was like, you know, I have a YouTube page. I've posted 20,000 people watching. Shout out to you guys. And that's pretty much it, you know. So I'm hoping. I almost busted my ass going up the stairs. I was like, oh shit. But I almost like, okay, so it's stairs and then you gotta turn. But then it's like this long corridor. So when you go up the second flight of stairs, can't nobody downstairs see you about to bust your ass. So I was like, okay, I know ain't nobody see me because you can't see from that angle. So I ran upstairs. I had to get cute real quick and everything went right the first time. I was like, okay, cool. Then I ran back upstairs. I saw him and I saw my coworker. I was like, do not leave me standing here. I said, stay here with me. Well, respectfully speaking, I'm not going to answer any question because, you know, there still has to be some sense of privacy for him. You know, I can't tell everything. You know, like I told you, you got to keep home. With certain things I don't mind sharing on here with y'all. Pretty much what I'm saying is, in this situation, I do see where I was wrong at. I do. Again, do I think that me and him can talk it out? I do. Why you look so cute? I don't know, but now my ass is hot. I'll see what happens. You know, he might not want to be bothered for a few days, or he might, you know, want to get back with somebody else. Or, I mean, listen, if anything, it will be my fault. Damn, I'm always doing something. What the fuck? It's always me. Goddamn. Now I gotta do another apology. It's always me. I don't know, but what I do know is I'm not gonna sit here and keep blowing up somebody's phone. That's a weirdo to me. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I'm not from either one of them places. I don't know. So, actually speaking, to be honest, you guys, I'm not gonna let y'all dog him out like that because he is on the same level as me. Not now. There are certain things I have to give this man, and I'm gonna give him that. He is extreme. He is mature, and if he needs a minute to be like, you know, let me think about the things she's done so far. Can I deal with it? Do I want to deal with it? If he tells himself, you know what, nah, I've only known you for 2 weeks, and I feel like you just do the most for no reason, because he has asked me to stop doing stuff, right? He has, and I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. So it's not just him, it's also me. And this is where I feel like we do need to have a serious conversation. What are you finna apologize for the blocking? Well, definitely yes, because he did tell me that he don't like that. He said he feels like that's immature. He's like, you know, if something is wrong, you need to talk to me right then and right there. And I get it, but not damn, I was wrong. There's no but. I was wrong because I knew that he didn't like being blocked. I could have at least respected that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Even though I was feeling away, I shouldn't have blocked him because I knew he didn't like it. So again, maybe he was trying to text me or say something, but since I blocked him, now I don't know. So yet again, that's my fault. Listen, I'm not mad at it. Because I do remember him saying, hey, you know, I didn't like something like that, and I did it anyway. So if he was like, you know what, you know, I made it very clear to you what I didn't like, and you did it anyway, you know, I don't want to deal with the woman that's like that. I gotta respect. Listen, I can't get mad at the man. That will be on me, not him. And I can't even sit up here and say, oh, but you gave me a reason. At this point, there is no but. I knew what he didn't like, and I did it anyway, so it's my fault. No, you don't gotta about. Listen, everybody wrong. God darn it. But in my mind at the time, I was wrong. Just point blank simple, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did it. God darn it. I think I'm addicted to oat milk. I promise you I do. Well, I already knew from the first time I told him, I was like, I'll block you. He was like, don't do that. He said, that's something. He said, I don't like that. He said, don't block me. because I don't like stuff like that. And see, this is where I say, okay, you don't want me to block you because you don't like it. Yeah, I asked you to stop doing something, but you keep doing it, you know? What have you been doing that's so alarming? Well, I blocked him, knowing that he didn't like it. I kept talking about something that he kept asking me, listen, you know, I'm asking you to stop doing that. In the midst of something, I brought it up, and he was like, I know you're not serious. And there's a lot of things I just, damn, it's my fault. I'm going to take accountability. Like, it's me. Oh, my damn, Amanda, what are you doing? It's me. Because, again, I can talk to this man. This man will listen to me. And I had asked him the same question. He brought something up that I asked him to stop doing. And he wouldn't stop doing it. Pretty much that's just it. Oh, it's cold in here. What is... And that's pretty much it. He brought something up that I kept asking, you know, please stop doing that. You know, it's a bother. Don't like it. Things of that nature. Ow. Well, damn, where's my ear at? Okay. I'm on your side now. Well, and that's my thing. I'm asking you, hey, you know, please stop bringing something up. Please stop bringing something up. So many times I've asked him, you know, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. You know, I don't like it. It's inappropriate. It's making me feel away. And I don't want to feel this way while I'm with you. But he keeps doing it. I'm like, that's like me. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Maybe I'm giving y'all a little bit too much, but I'm going to give you an example. So we were talking about intimacy. And I was telling him, there's no dishes in this thing. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm healed from past things. And that's not an issue. That's why I didn't mind being with someone. And that's why I said, hey, you know, that same respect that you want me to give you, I'm going to need you to give it back. And I remember I told you guys, I said, things that I see that are red flags, I'm going to address them now. I'm not just going to put them in the back of my mind. I'm going to have a conversation with you about it. So, again, I never brought up nothing from my past relationships, nothing like that. That's just, I'm not doing that. Again, because he's not them and they're not him. You know, so that's just how I've always felt. So we were talking about intimacy. And I said something and I was like, oh, never mind. Thank you. And he was like, nah, what were you going to say? And I said nothing because I knew some men, oh my goodness, like you say that and they're ready to fucking knock your head off the shoulders. Not trying to be funny or like violent or nothing like that, but they be ready to just be like, oh, click. So I kept saying nothing, let it go. He was like, nah. He was like, nah, I want to know, tell me what you was going to say. Like, all right, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. So I was like, you know, there are certain positions that I have not done with the man that I would like to try with you. Again, you know, in the future. He was like, you know, it's a good thing that I'm secure within myself because any other man would have went off on you. I said, I know. And I said, that's why I asked you to let it go. He was like, you should have never brought it up. I was like, damn. I said, yes, I brought it up. Yet when I asked you to let it go, you should have let it go. But he's the type of person, like, if you're going to say something to him, you can't say never mind. Whatever you want to say to him, what up, though? What's good? Right? He wants you to say it to him right then, right there, because he wants to address whatever you got to say, whatever you want to know, he wants to address it. I was like, God damn it. And now I got to do another apology. So he was like, you know, any other man would have went off. Because he was like, no other man want to hear what you haven't done or what you have done with me. And I was like, I know. I was like, I know. What up, bruh? I was like, I know. I think sometimes I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna move like I'm gonna move. Why would we be talking about inches? That has nothing to do with the intimacy. Absolutely not. No, nobody's not doing that. And first of all, I made it very clear I'm not doing that until I'm ready, which I'm not. Thank you. And he already is aware of that. Yo, it's really cold in here. Like I said, bro, it's cold in here. It must be something in the atmosphere. I said, I dressed well. Thank you. I'm in Adidas in the shirt, but okay, cool. So that was my fault. I just like, oh my goodness. I'm just trying to have a sense of, you know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's what we was talking about. In a sense, don't get me wrong. Yes, he should have. At the same time, though, now I am aware of the type of man that I'm dealing with. Don't say something if I don't want to elaborate. Pretty much. But to be honest, in his defense, and I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, if someone was to say, oh, never mind, forget it, I would say to them, yo, just tell me what's on your mind. Not really, because again, this is where I say, hey, you know, transparency is the best policy. So okay, well, here you go. But we didn't argue or nothing like that. No, like we didn't argue. My man knows if it is or if it isn't, and he knows that it's not. Anyway, continuing on. So again, you know, I always tell my son, when you say something, be prepared to back it up. So go take a bath.
But I was just saying hungry.
No, what? No. Go. Would you like a pizza?
Yes.
Okay, so then what you do is, baby, you take a bath. Mommy will put it in the oven, and then by the time you get out, the pizza will be done, okay? Then you can eat, okay? Mommy doesn't mind making something to eat, okay? Would you like your cheese pizza? No. Well, I am... Damn. I am 8 months and 2 days older than him. He was like, okay. I am 8 months and 2 years older than him. So, but I have to give it to him, you guys. He is very mature. Like the conversations are always productive, you know. And he's someone who looks towards the future. We are. But what are your ages? Only God knows that. Yes, sir. I'll never tell you how old I am. This is what I'm eating tonight for dinner. I got the oven preheated. I'm like 5 years on my own. I am 8 months, 2 days older. His birthday is actually right around the corner. Yeah, his birthday's like right around the corner. So I better hope I can get through tonight. Like, what are we talking about? So I'll see, but I'm definitely not gonna blow his phone up. I don't want to be overbearing, but I would like to have a face-to-face conversation and kind of set some boundaries with not just myself, but also with him. And you know, I want to start the conversation with taking accountability for the things I've said and the things I've done, knowing that, you know, certain things he don't like. So I want to admit my wrong, you know, let him know, you know. So I'm going to give him the space and I'm going to give him the time. But I made it very clear to him, I'm not waiting, you know. So if you feel like I personally am apologetic for what I've done. Only problem is I'm telling y'all this and not him this. and I'm supposed to be with him, not y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm cool to be like, you know what? I shouldn't have done it. I'm not from Philly. Why you keep saying Philly? I'm not from New York or New Jersey or Philly. Like, I'm from South Norwalk. I don't know why y'all keep asking the question. He's from Philly, babe, not me. Oh, let me not call you babe, sorry, because you might got a woman and I do not want to cuss me out. 3,000. Listen, I'm respecting everybody. He's from Philly. So if you weren't talking to me, I'm sorry. I apologize. You see what I'm saying? See, there I go. I'm gonna own it. I was wrong. I admit it. I apologize. He's from Philly, not me. So I apologize. So every time I think of you saying that, I always think of Creed. Oh my god, I'm like a freaking fiend for that movie. I can sit there all day and watch 1, 2, and 3 just like this. This boxing not good. I ain't gonna hold you. he he does. He does have faults. He does, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of those faults would not have happened if I would have disrespected. I think is we gonna have to talk. We are. No, we do, but I think sometimes I just be, I be going overboard sometimes. Like when I was younger, yo, I used to do the dumbest when I was younger and I didn't have a child. I used to see how pissed off I could get at me and see if he would try to fight me. Like, I was young. I was not dumb, but I was young. Now, but I'm not pissing nobody off. I'm tripping on somebody's mom. I'd be damn you hit me. So no, but I can see my flaws and my faults and where I've been wrong at, and I'm able to say I take accountability for it, and I'm fine with it. I'm cool. Damn, y'all been kicking it with me this time. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. So I definitely can. I would love to have a conversation with him. Let me tell you something. My aunt and my mom told me that. I was like, okay. This is my thing. I had got to a point to where I got tired of wearing my heart on my sleeve and never receiving the same thing back. But now that I'm in this, and he actually does wear his heart on, because he's a really good man, and I cannot take that from him. You're right. And that's why I even told him, I said, I have learned, Father God in heaven, if I haven't learned anything else from my first relationship, what I definitely can tell y'all is as I got older, I have an understanding of everything does not need a response and everything is not worth the fight. And sometimes you got to just let it go. Be like, okay, you're right. Because I'm not doing it. I do reserve my empathy for people that do need it. But if I think you're full of shit, okay, and that's just me. And I tell people, there's a lot of people, I'm going to be so real with y'all. There are a lot of people who do not like the way that I am now, because at the end of the day, again, and I'm not being disrespectful, you live in your world and your mind, and baby, I live in mine. Just because mine does not agree with yours, please don't get upset how I choose to live. Please don't get upset at my opinion. Please don't get upset at me telling what I feel is my truth, because you want to sit there and live in your truth, which I think is a lie in your mind. But that don't got nothing to do with me, because at the end of the day, I'm not paying your bills. I'm not your protector. I'm not your provider. So what's really going on here? A lot of people don't like the way I am now. And guess what? I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm Noah's mother, not their mother. I am my daughters. I am my mother's daughter and my father's daughter, not their daughter. I don't care. I tell people all the time, I'm standing on what I'm standing on. And that's, you're not going to change my mind. You're not. Sorry, not sorry. He is. He really is. And I would love to have a conversation with him. I would, because I have some flaws in this too. It's not just him. And I'm able to say, hey, I did it. Can I change them? Of course I can. And I told him, I say, you know, give me time, and I'll give you time. You know, be transparent with me, and I'll be as transparent as I can with you. You know, be gentle when I need to be, and I'll be gentle with you. I said, I'm just asking for a good man, and I know you want a good woman. That's all I'm saying. And I believe that we could work through this. Again, I don't know if he wants to be bothered. He might be like, nah, I'm cool on Shorty because she's doing the most, and I have to respect it. Again, there's no love lost, there's no hatred, there's no, oh my goodness, this mother. I respect it, you know? I don't know who, listen, see, here you go. You about to fuck it all up. He is. I gotta give it to him. He is. I'm not gonna lie. He is. Why are these plastic bags always right here? Oh, yeah, I'm on the wrong thing. I need this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He really is a good man. You know, he's very attentive to my needs, to my wants, to conversing, to the attention. Like, we'll go on walks. Like, you know, he's done things with me. We've gone out together. And I even said today, like I told y'all this morning, I said, I would have even said, hey, you know, can we go out to dinner? My treat, you know. And I would have said my treat because, like I told y'all, he is going through a lot. And the last thing I need to do is try to push this man trying to take me out. And he has a lot on his mind. Because I feel like, you know, if you have a lot on your mind, you're not going to be all there on our date. So my thing is, stop. I'm about to move them things up. Hold on. Again. Hey, boo. We did not yet. Hi, beautiful. We did not. But see, me and him know that we can't be up under each other all day because, you know, he works and I work. But I have to honestly say, when I see him, I'm very happy. I get the butterflies. I'm smiling. I'm excited to see him. And I like it, you know. And I haven't had that in so long. I think we can fix it, but I really do think that we really need to sit down and really have a serious conversation. Do I think he's gonna want to have it like I told you guys? I don't think he is. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but this charger is charging my phone. I'm about to be like, Mom, you beat, but you beat for this. I think we can fix it. I do. Actually, my best... No, I'm lying. I took the trash out like 2 days ago. Well, I reached out first. I'm not gonna lie. I did, and that's another thing. I'm kind of like this. I'm not always going to reach out to you first, but I don't always want to have to reach out to you because I want to be able to fix something with you. I just think all that, oh, you know, let him reach out first, he the man. Listen, if I love you, I love you. When I'm wrong, I should reach out first. It is as simple as that. It shouldn't always be him reaching out. If I love you and I want to make this work with you, then I'm not going to sit here, oh my goodness, he's the man. You know, I get what you're saying, Ice. I do. And I totally respect it. I do. But girl, sometimes at the end of the day, baby, we gotta sit there and get out of our feelings and get our man back. Like, what are we talking about? What? Okay, for the last time, I don't have a baby. I don't know why I don't have a baby by this man. I don't know why y'all keep thinking have a baby by me, baby, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire, and so stop. What so we were talking and he have yeah. Oh my god. Pretty much he kind of got kicked out from where we was because I told him I was like, I said I just no. He was like, do you want me to go? No, I said to him, I think you should go, and he left. I think that's what really probably set him off. Wait, what? I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. In that same time, though, no, that is a very good point of view. And I agree with you 100%. And I do get it. But see, that's my thing. I feel like he's been getting hit with so much. My mindset was to be this man's peace and be, I feel like I can't be his safe space because I think God is the only person I can be his safe space. But I wanted to be his peace of mind, his yin to his yang. And again, it's only 2 weeks in, but long story short, he was talking about something. I let it slide. And then in the midst of us doing something, I brought it up. And he was like, I know you're not serious. And we in the midst of doing this and you're going to bring that up. I know you're not serious. That irritated him. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to. But then when we were done, he brought it up. And I'm like, okay, I think you should go. And then he left. So that's pretty much what it was. And when he saw me today, he didn't speak. He didn't say anything. And this may sound weird of me to say to you guys, but it kind of not pissed me off, but I got slightly upset at it because I remember from the first time. I mean, not me. And it's so crazy because I just said to him yesterday, or last night, I said, you've been getting hit with blow after blow. I said, but by the grace of God, like, I've been fine. And this is why I say to y'all, when it comes to me and my child's father, I'm very glad we are the way that we are because there's no drama. It really is no drama between me and my child's father. And I am really, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, which I know he will. I'm grateful for the way that he is. And I hope that he will be grateful for the way that I am, not bothering him or texting him or calling him, or I don't even know where the man lives. You know what I'm saying? And again, if I was to see him, I wouldn't speak. I would just turn, keep it pushing. As long as Noah is in his life, that's it. You know what I mean? There's no beef, there's no bad blood, there's no nothing. I just don't deal with you, you don't deal with me. God bless you, that's it. But my situation is different. I can't handle something the way he may be able to because I have Noah. So I can't say, hey, can you come over and we have a conversation? No, I can't, So, but when he saw me earlier and he didn't say anything, I think for me to have, I think in a selfish moment, I was upset because I'm like, okay, well, he sees me standing right here and he chooses not to say something to me. Mind you, I had already asked him the first time he did that, hey, please don't do that. Because you see me at work, you can speak, you can say something at the same time though. Him being upset at me, I'm like, okay, this can't keep being like this, because it's weird. So I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you long time. I don't know if they do. Men do process things different. And see, and that's what I'm saying about him. He doesn't snap. Like, this man will not snap. He won't go off. He doesn't get. And I think, I don't want to say I fear, but I think I am. Like I told, I'm gonna call him Philly. The one I be like, so you're, I'm gonna call him Philly. I am gonna let him come to me, but in order for him to have known that he was unblocked, I had to reach out to him so he wouldn't, be texting and calling. No, he does. But at the same time, though, I don't think I had a right to be mad at him for seeing me and not saying something to me because what had just happened last night. Even though now I'm in my mind like, okay, I know you were upset at me, but I asked you the first time you did that not to do it again. So I was like, okay, what the hell is going on here? I had to go check on Noah to give him his medicine for his epilepsy. So, y'all gotta remember, like, we just got into it last night. So, again, I can't be selfish and ask him for something and he doesn't, and then he asks me for something and I don't do it. The respect has to go both ways. Do I think he could have said something to me? Yes. I think he could have even walked past me, gave a wink, said something. That's when I knew right then and there he wasn't feeling it. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to back off. But when I got off of work, I FaceTimed him, I texted him, and I called him. And again, like, that was it. I only did it 3 times. And I left it alone. But in the text message, I did say, I don't know what I did ask, hey, can we please have a conversation? And that was it. I'm going to let him, do what he needs to do. But I made it very clear to him last night. I said, I'm not waiting for anybody. And I'm just not, I'm not waiting a week. I'm not waiting 2 weeks. I'm not waiting a month. Remember, I've been there, done that, y'all. So again, he's not him and he's not the other guy. So I just gotta see what happens. Again, I should also be understanding if he's been getting hit with a hell of a lot for the past 2 weeks. He's been getting hit with a lot. So I think in this moment, I should have been a lot more sensitive to the things he was going through and been a lot more respectful. Because it's not just about me, it's about both of us. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. But again, like I told him last night in his face, I'm not waiting for nobody. So you're gonna get I'll give you maybe 2 days, and if you don't, then just don't even bother. And I get it, like, y'all may be saying, damn it, that's a little tough. No. It's not, because I do care. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I just wanted to be that shoulder for him. That's why, like, even if me and him would have went out to dinner, I would have paid, just to give him a breather, I just would have wanted him to just go and just have a good time and just enjoy himself and not have to worry about, oh my goodness, now I gotta take Amanda out, now I gotta pay for a bill. Like, no, let me do the bill. I don't just, let's just go and enjoy each other. I'll take care of us, because I know right now you're going through, so let me be your peace, that's all I'm saying. Second one, no, I ain't doing it, you doing it. That part. But I'm not waiting days and days and days and weeks and months. I'm not doing it. So I do know. No, I know. I definitely. But he has opened up to me, and I have opened up to him. So I'm gonna. I know, but y'all also still have to understand, though. I'm not gonna wait for like a month or 6 years. I'm not doing it. And this is where I say, I learned from the last time. Been there, done that. I'm not doing it again. Damn, I forgot all about my sister. I forgot all about that. I didn't even remember none of that. I was like, I did what I go through. Oh, not have you slept together already? Fuck no. Hell no. You lost your mind? Let me answer that in a very mature manner. No, we have not done anything together. Like, no. Damn, I forgot I had all that going on. I did. I forgot. That's crazy you remembered and I didn't. I was like, oh, whatever. I think more so, none of that was on my mind because he's on my mind. Oh, God, Lee, help my life, Father God, please. Wait, why not? Hold on, my baby coming. I'm coming, honey. You are not, nobody, you put yourself on timeout. Nobody put you on timeout. You did that yourself. Why we haven't slept together? Because I've only known him for 2 weeks. And I'm not sleeping with a man. And I made that very clear to him. I was like, I'm not into that. That's not me. What do you like to cook? I like to cook. I like to try new things. Oh, speaking of, I gotta go to, where am I going? Monday. Thursdays. I'm going somewhere Monday to go get a cookbook to try to start cooking new things from scratch. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to start doing like cooking. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. But y'all also gotta remember though, Jay was there the first time when I needed help with my dad. He was there. Because remember, he met my dad. And it's so crazy because, let me tell you what happened. So my father was like, oh, Amanda, how's Jay? I was like, Dad, he fine. But my mother was like, oh, how's Alfredo? I said, who was Alfredo? She was like, oh, the guy. I said, man, that's disrespectful. Like, you're calling this man somebody's name that he's not. So instantly right there, I was like, nah, she not meeting him. Because I think that's rude. If you don't know somebody's name, you say, hey, I mean, you know, what's his name again? Or, you know, what do you call him? You don't call him the wrong man name and then, oh, whatever. That's disrespectful. So I was like, instant red flag, you're not meeting him. I made it very clear this time around. I'm not letting nobody disrespect nobody that I am dealing with in my family. I'm not sitting up here saying, oh, I'm going to cuss you out. I'm not saying nothing like that. But I will approach you with a tone and a tune the same way you want me to respect your significant other. You're going to give it to me. Simple as that. I'm not going to let nobody that I'm around feel disrespected around nobody in my family. I'm not doing that. And I even tell people, you're not finna disrespect my son and father in front of me either. I don't give a damn how much we don't like each other. You're not doing that in front of me. Certain people, no. Certain people, I don't care. But certain, no. My significant other and my child's father, you're not disrespecting them. Simple as that. Because I have a certain level of respect for them. Not happening. The 3-letter word is not important. What's important is us trying to get through whatever we're going through right now. Like, we need to be able to go through that and figure it out. So that's pretty much that. So but again, I'm not waiting. Well, I made it very clear to him. I was like, you know, I'm not waiting for it. And something for me that and I get it, like, people need space. I'm not knocking that. But one thing I'm not doing is I'm not giving you a month. I'm not giving you 2 months. I'm not giving you 3 months to have a conversation with me. I'm not waiting that long. I will give you maybe, and I get it. I shouldn't give you a time frame of when you want to be bothered with me. But I'm not waiting that long. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. So, but and I made that very clear last night. I said I'm not waiting because I know what I want. And you gotta be on my same bandwagon. You have to. Like, I want to get married. I want the house. I want the foundation. I want the conversation. I was like, you know, so, you know, you gotta jump on. You gotta jump on the bandwagon. You do. I'm fine. I'm just not accepting disrespect. I think that's just crazy. If you want me to respect your significant other, right? I do feel better because I think that there was a lot of things that needed to be addressed and adjourned, and that's just pretty much what it was. You know, I lost friendships. I lost my sister, not being deceased, but her mindset, my mindset, her lifestyle is 2 different things. So we don't lie, we don't mix, and I'm fine with that. And I'm still dealing with my dad, but all I could do is try. The same way, like, all he could do is try. And I like the simple fact that it's the early stages of us being together. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't. So I'm just sitting here talking to you. I've been on live for like what? I don't even know how long I've been on live talking to you for. Y'all got any more questions for me? Oh, not I lost all my friends. F them. That is so mean. Oh my goodness, you are so harsh. I would not want you to be my friend. Not talking like that. Somebody said they lost. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I do feel better. Now I just wish I can actually talk to the person that we need to talk to. But again, I'm not gonna rush him. Again, if he decides not to reach out, I would understand because he is going through a lot. So I have to be understanding to him as well. So if he decides not to reach out and say, "No, I'm cool," I'll give him that. I'm not hungry. I don't even want to eat, to be honest. I don't. So, I didn't even realize I had 100. Hey, Matthew. I think I need a good girls trip out. That was something else I didn't tell him about either. I will let y'all know if he decides to just be like, nah, I'm cool. I mean, and then he could also say, to be honest, I feel like you doing too much and I'm going through enough and I don't need this. So again, if he says that, I gotta respect it. No, I know you meant not me, but I said, well, damn. You could say that again. I didn't even tell him about the trip. I don't know how he feels about it. And see, that's why, again, if me and him were to go out to dinner tonight, I would be open. No. But I'm just saying, because I've never gone nowhere with the girls and, dealt with the man. So I don't know. But again, from what I see and what I think he's going to be okay with it. I don't think he's going to say, nah, I'm not. I mean, I would even invite him. Well, no, because it's a girls trip. But, I think he's going to be cool with it. I don't think he's going to say nothing crazy. I know, I just don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. I should buy some more damn ice cream. That's what I should do. I'm not hungry. If anything, I still got leftovers. So. I just those pizza. Ah, it's hot. I burnt my hand. You think he might have someone else instead? Let me tell you something. To be honest, no. I don't. And I say no because I don't sense it. I don't. So I don't, and I have asked him, I was like, hey, I'm the only girl. I could definitely keep you guys posted. But I don't think there's no one else. I don't. I really, okay, so let me ask y'all. Do y'all think there's someone else? I say no. Where did my baby double I go? Yeah, I need my damn sprinkles. That's that. Y'all know me so well. So let me ask y'all opinion. Do y'all think that he's seeing somebody? I say no. I definitely say no. This time around, I say no. But then again, I always gotta say no, sir. I'm kidding. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think he does or do y'all think he doesn't? It's just hurting my ear. Ugh. There she go. Why did I call you double I? name is Ice Cold. I don't know what the hell I thought I saw. I thought I saw Ice Ice. Lord Jesus. I don't think so. I really, really, really don't. This time around, I can feel confident and say, I don't think so. I swear I thought I saw Ice Ice, but it says Ice Cold. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. What don't you know? It's so beautiful. I wanna give my love to you, boy. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. Oh, this thing's hurt my ear. Like, I can't. I need to get myself. I need to get my life together because this is just not it, baby. I'm on live looking a mess, boo. Well, they haven't. It's been just like how me and my child's father stretch in 10 years. There's just the same thing. Thank you. I am going to learn to shut up and just accept the compliment. So thank you. I'm hot as hell with this on though. What happened? Jesus, Father God in heaven. I am not in hell. Like, what's going on here, people? What's really going on? I'm hungry. No, I'm not. You just made me want some ice cream. I definitely am. No, you are the only person putting yourself on. I'm never gonna put you on timeout. So you're fine. I need Kiva in a situation like this. I miss her. Like, Miss Leah popped up on here. I miss my babies. I miss Lobo. I miss my baby Kevin Moore, aka MKM, baby. Like, hey Richard. I miss my babies. I'm sad. I even miss JCon. I do. I'm not gonna hold you. I do. Motion in the ocean, you know. Oh my goodness. And Mac, Izzo. I miss my babies. I do. I love you guys. We used to be the crew on here, hey. But I love y'all too. But you know, those, you know, they, you know, just a different type of love over that way. I can't tell you everything. And this is where I'm gonna say, in this situation, I don't think it's the man that wants the woman. From what I'm seeing, it's the woman that wants the man. Again, let me be very clear here. I've been there, done that. So from my personal experience, let me be very clear here. I know what a woman that still loves a man and that still wants a man looks like. Because I used to be that woman. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm going to need y'all to catch the rest. Throw it out there now. I need y'all to reel it back in. So when you're a woman, you see things. When you're a man, you see things. You know, a woman can't see. And when you're a woman, you see things that a man can't see. Like, are y'all catching my drift now? What don't you know? It's so beautiful. Oh, y'all went to go get the park sticker, right? They closed at 4 o'clock. Tell me why I got that at 4:11. I said, you mother. I respect the woman that tell a man what she wants, but he shouldn't have to think about his response. Yo, no lie. I was talking to my son's godfather, and I asked him a question, and I said, I'm gonna go off of the response you give me. I said, if my son was, I said, if I got a phone call, not speaking in existence, but I got to live in reality. My son has epilepsy. I said, if you were out to dinner with your girl, and I called you and said, hey, doctors don't think he's gonna make it, would you come? He hesitated, and he said, I had to think about it. That's when I ended the friendship. I said, because you shouldn't have to think about something like that. He said, I'm a thinker. I had to think about it. That's when I said the friendship is over. I said, because if that were you, you wouldn't even, I wouldn't even, I would be out the fucking door. Like, one time, so I was in my job, and my coworker that used to work there, she was like, oh, she thought I was talking about, no, she thought somebody was talking about my best friend, brother. She was like, oh, he just deceased. Instantly, I panicked. I'm like, you're lying. And I'm calling him. I'm like, oh my goodness, is your brother okay? I'm like, are you okay? He was like, we're fine. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I instantly called this man. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, are you okay? Instantly. There was no thought in my mind. There was no thinking about it. There was no getting my thoughts together. I'm calling you. I don't give a fuck. Like, and I was at work. I said, I'm getting off the floor. I'm calling. Because I was going to leave. Because I met his brother. I met his brother. His brother's cool. And I was like, girl, his brother is fine. I said, don't do that. I said, I was about to take off to go, be with him. And that's when I ended the friendship. I said, that's not a friend. If I'm out, like, let's say if me and Jay get back together and God forbid something happens to, like, his mom or his dad or even the young lady that he is talking to, just being a friend, I'm always gonna be there. Like, you understand? But that friendship isn't there anymore. But that's when I decided to end the friendship. I said, because there's no way on God's green earth you gotta think about you being out to dinner with someone, and I say, hey, they're saying that it's not gonna make it, and you say you gotta think. I ended the friendship right there. I did. And I was okay with that because and I said to him, you're wrong. I said, because if that would have happened to you, he was like, you would have been here without a doubt. I said, exactly. I said, so 14 years of a friendship down the drain, like I keep telling you, I'm not going to be there for you if you're not going to be there for me. Especially, my son loves you very much. 100%. Not doing it. Again, I'm always going to wish him well. I'm always going to wish him humbleness. I'm always going to wish him happiness and blessings in his life. And I wish him the best with, what he chooses to do, of course. But I see you. And I'm okay. That's all. Hey, sorry you guys fell. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that was pretty much that. So, it's not nothing. Oh, so beautiful. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just being silly. Alright, you guys. Wait, is he the one that said that? Yeah, he is. He's the one that was like, I gotta think about it. Right there, I was like, God bless. No hate. No bad blood. Have a good life. That's all. That's it. It's nothing else to say. I think you can tell by my eyes I'm tired. Matthew, I'm not doing another fuck here video soon. No, thank you. I'm tired. Yeah, he did, and I was like, what the I was really, to be honest, I was shocked because if I'm out with Jay and I get any news like that, I'm out the door before the food even get on the table, before I even sit down, before the check even come. I'm out. Like, nah, brother. Like, nah. I'm out. But that's just me. I'm the type that likes to actually show up and support. It's okay. You know, I'm okay. I really am. That's why I said this thing with Jay, you know, I'm gonna see what happens, but I'm not waiting. So we're gonna get off the Godfather situation. We're gonna go back to Jay. Yes, that one. Now we're moving on. But again, I'm not waiting for him either. I'm not waiting for shit. I'm not waiting. Get it. Get it. Get it. No, get it. Get it. So get it. My baby was dancing. Your pizza is done. I'm about to get off here soon, y'all, so I can spend some quality time with my little one before he goes to bed. I've been on live for a little minute. Y'all can clearly hear I'm tired. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. Nobody's not going to be disrespectful before I put you in timeout, okay? We're moving on. We're moving on. He said, excuse my language. We're moving on. I'm tired. And I think, yeah, and tomorrow I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Whew. And my son came into the bathroom. I'm like, get it too. 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 I want some Dunkin' in the morning.
Downstairs today.
How you know?
I said, if you're downstairs, she said, yeah.
Okay, well, you can eat your food. Would you like me to wrap your food up and you bring it there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not staying long. You got till 9:30. Now my little one about to leave. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I'm tired. I mean, unless y'all have any more questions for me. To be honest, y'all, okay, let me ask y'all one more question. I don't think he's gonna text me tonight. He might possibly call me later on. I don't know. Do y'all think he's gonna text me or anything tonight? Let me cut this baby food up real fast. Blessings, blessings. Have a good evening, everyone. Oh, thank you. Do y'all think he's gonna respond to me? Anything I say, they will. Ooh, look how I caught it. I am. Why would you do that? Don't do that. I cut the pizza up into 4 pieces, okay? Hand me the aluminum foil. No. Hand me another paper plate, please.
I'm not here.
No, but stop playing with my spirit before my soul respond.
I can't even touch your spirit. I can't even touch your spirit.
Do you want me to smack the piss out of you on live?
Yes.
I'm about to smack him, y'all. He getting my freaking... I'm tired of him. He's getting my freaking nerves.
I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, because your cousin is downstairs, so you go play.
I'm shocked.
No.
I didn't get some water.
No. Road swap, get some water.
I was.
Noah. Move. Grab a bottle of water, and that's it.
Can I have some ginger ale?
No. Grab a water or you're not thirsty. Well, then drink the spit.
I have water.
No, you already had that Oreo Kulati. You don't need all of that.
Charger.
How are you taking my charger? What the? No.
What the hell? I'm telling you, take it.
Cause I will smack the piss out of you. I paid for it. I could throw the bitch out the window for all I care. Cause I'm tired of you taking my stuff. Jesus. I don't know if he is missing me, but I don't know every time. Listen to me. Bring my charger back or I will karate kick you. I promise you I will.
You don't even know karate.
I know whoop your ass. That's what I know. Like Tyler Perry said, I know whoop your ass.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Here, give me. Not give me. Give me this.
But you're gonna take it.
No, I'm not. Give me this. You need to put your stuff inside of a bag.
I'm sad.
Here, take this like this. No, make sure you eat your food.
Steady and careful. I'll eat some careful.
I love you. 9 o'clock, you coming upstairs. Love you.
Okay, 12 o'clock, got it.
No. And damn 12 o'clock and I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You lost your damn mind. Hold on, brother. I'll be ready to punch him in the damn forehead, I swear. Noah be pissing me off sometimes, y'all. I'm gonna sit right here for a second. I'll get all the stuff up in a minute. It's not a vlog. And I'm quick to clean up anyway. Oh, I didn't even see that. You know what's so weird? I have 151 likes, but look at the people that's watching. That's weird. That's weird. He didn't answer my text. He didn't answer anything, and that's why I could tell he's not in the mood. He didn't answer my text at all. So again, that's why, you know, I FaceTimed him, I texted him, and I called him, and there was no reply, no response. So, you know, he could be juggling everything that he's going through with on top of things that I'm kind of throwing at him. So I'm, like you said, I'm going to give him time. But again, for myself, I'm not giving you a month. I'm not giving you 2 months. I'm not saying he's going to do that, but I'm not waiting for anybody. I mean, y'all know that already. And that's really pretty much it. You know, it's sink or swim at this point. I mean, he usually calls me later on in the day. But again, I'm not going to sit here and wait. So, listen, if somebody comes around and say, hey, you know, can I take you out to dinner? I mean, I'll go, you know. And I'm not going to sit and wait like I did before. So, it's not going to do that again, you know. So, that's that. Put this over here. If he replies in a respectful time, give him a chance, but don't let him play around. No, I agree. Somebody said keep looking. When y'all stop trying to make me leave this man. I really like him. But again. Wait, could you text him to have a good night's rest? No, I'm not. Because I committed to yourself as why relationships don't work. Who's committed to themselves? I think that when you're in a relationship, sometimes if y'all going through something, we usually do talk before bed. What do you really like about him? Oh, that's easy. Respectful. When we're outside, he's very protective. He's very aware of his surroundings. I love the converse that I love when we converse with each other. I love the energy. I love his lips. I love his lips, and he's super handsome, but I gotta give it to him. The conversations are just amazing. He's very intelligent. He's a very calm person, and I'm like, I always get very calm but very violent people, but he's very calm. And for this man to be going through blow after blow after blow after blow, and he still has stayed level headed and stayed afloat, I'm like, whew, that is sexy. That is sexy, honest, but you can't wait. No, I'm not gonna do another 6.5 years with somebody. Y'all lost your damn mind. But with him, me and him have gone on walks. You know, we have these very long conversations. You know, I remember one time we was walking outside and I was on the outside of the sidewalk and he was in. He was like, no, switch the positions. He was like, you know, you are supposed to be on the inside. I'm supposed to be on the outside. I was like, okay. I just, damn it, y'all. I really do like him. There's a lot about him that I like. I do, and I get it. You know, we're still new to each other. But I can honestly say, I can apologize for my wrong. And I am okay with that. I am. And that's why I love the transparency with him. You know, he does. You know, he treats me very well. Oh my goodness, here you go. Stop, y'all, my face hurt. Don't do that. Well, I'm not calling his ass. What the hell? No. I'm not going to keep calling. I called one time, I text, and I called, text, and FaceTime, no reply, no response, no nothing. So I'm going to, leave him be. I don't want to be that overbearing person. When he's with the fellas, he's with the fellas. But when he's with me, it's just so different. I love friendship before a relationship. I agree with you. I really, really do. Ooh. If you call him, do it while live. Hell no. Like, what? No. Now, he knows about my panda bear family because I told him. Did that thing drop it? Oh, no, I didn't. You know, so he knows about my page. I made it very, very, very clear to him. Oh, I love the fact that everything I need to do, I get to sit down still. I'm lazy right now. I think I have the right to eat this. I'm calling him, I'm on live. No. I'm saying, you know how guys are with the guys. You know, when girls are with the girls, how girls are with the girls. Like, he talks, like, when she's with them and stuff. Well, he don't really... But see, that's the thing. He don't be with nobody. Like, he literally be home. Like, he keeps to himself. He really does keep to himself. But I'm saying, like, when he talks to guys, you know, it's the way he speaks when he's, you know, like, oh, you know, what up, this and that, and the way y'all talk, all that stuff. I do too. I do want this new chapter, but I'm also not going to be naive and dumb about anything or anyone. So as long as I know I reached out to fix it, that's it. You know, I'm not going to keep calling and texting. Remember the last time I told y'all I did that? Like I told y'all, you got to learn from it, and I've learned I'm not going to do that again. You know, I'm not going to make the same mistakes that I did with the last person that I was talking to, when, you know, I would text him and text him and text him, and child, it was like, yeah, I'm not doing it again. And this is why I say, in order for me to have learned and healed from it, I have to move different. Because again, he's not him, and vice versa. So I called, I text, I FaceTime, no reply, no response. I'm not going to blow this man's phone up. That is just not doing it. No. That's all. Do I want this for me and him? Yes. Would I like to continue? Yes. But again, I have to understand he is going through a lot. So I also have to respect if he says, you know what, I have too much on my plate. I can't do this with you because I feel like you are not, you know, my peace. And I will say I respect it. I mean, what am I going to do? Get mad? No, I'm definitely going to give him space. I definitely am. What about me? Listen, tomorrow my mindset is going to work, getting my son to Wakeman. I'm still gonna go about my day. You know, I'm not gonna let anything conflict my day or overcloud my mind like I used to with the other person. Let me tell you something. I've been there, done that. I'm not doing it again. And this is where I say again. Been there, done that. I'm learning what not to do. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna have it on my mind. I'm not gonna think he's with another woman. I'm not gonna do none of that. It is either you're with me or you're not, and whatever happens in the dark comes to light. That's just it. You know, I'm not. Try certain things. I'm like, you know, if he says nah, you know, I can't, it's too much, I'll respect it. I'm not mad at him. You know, I can't be mad at him. You know, I can't. Knowing all the blows that he's been, you know, getting hit with, if he was to say, you know what I mean, I can't do this because, you know, you just really came in at a time, and I just feel like, you know, you're causing more of a headache than more peace, I would have to say okay. But that's the thing. I'm okay with giving somebody time, but I'm not wasting my time. Do I think it's over? I think I gotta be careful with what I say, because I always tell my son that, and I'm quick to say it. Do I think it's over? I know you said, A, don't overthink it. Oh wait, A, don't. Oh, A, don't think it's over yet. If he really likes you, he will make it better. But that's the thing, it's not just him that has to make it better, it's both of us. You know, it's not just him. He said, pay for official set. Let your emotions breathe. Let his breathe. If you don't hear from him tomorrow, you try. No. You try. Yo, please, I'm on the moon. And plus I'm going to yeah, I'm working from 6 to 1:30. I'm gonna go get the sticker for me and Noah. I'm gonna go to Walmart. If he likes you, he will. But see, that's my thing. Like I told you guys all the time. Y'all might think I'm a little weird, right? No, I'm being serious. Trust, if a man really likes you, he will make it better. But again, at the same time, don't I feel like if a woman likes you, she'll also try to make it better. I just don't think. Hear me out. I think that when both parties have something to do with what's going on, there needs to be realization for both parties. You know, like I need to realize what I've done, and you need to realize what you've done. I don't think everything should always fall on a man. If I do something wrong, I need to go to him and apologize. You know, if he has a lot on his mind, you know, why is it wrong for me to say, hey babe, you know, you want to go out to dinner, my treat, you know, you got a lot on your mind, so let's just go and just enjoy each other's time. I just don't think everything should be on a man. And that's why I told him, I was like, hey, I see you're going through a lot. I don't want to put my problems on you. But by the grace of God, everything that I was going through, oh, let daddy make it better. Yeah. No, sir. Like I think we can grow from this. Do I think he wants to? I don't know, but let daddy make it better. Listen, don't do that, because listen, listen. This year thing might not, you know. He's 6'1", 2. Listen, I got to get up. Listen. He a big too. You don't know, so let me stop. And he a big too. Don't do that. Cause y'all know I'm not. I'm sorry. Oh girl, that's daddy. Hey, let me. I'm somebody's mama anyway. No one is not asleep. I'm kidding. But what did you do wrong? Just not respecting certain things, you know. But again, and I think for me, that's why I reached out first, because first of all, I saw him at my job, and it was weird that he didn't speak, and I'm just like, okay, at the same time, I still have to be understanding of, you know, oh my good Lord Jesus. I don't know. But if I know nobody had asked me this question, stop. But do I think it's over? If I had to take a guess, do I think it's over between me and him? Yo, he probably deleted my phone number. um, if I had to take a guess, do I think it's over? I am like, I don't understand. Like I saw him on my job, and I just wanted to go up to him and just be like, "Hi, babe," but I didn't. If it's weird to see someone that you like, and they're upset at you, and you can't kiss them, you can't hug them, they don't want to talk to you. It's weird because, you know, it's like you're right there and I can't touch you, I can't kiss you, I can't say hi. It's very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable situation, knowing the situation why we are where we are. I don't like that. I'm not. No, okay, so let me get back to that. Do I think that me and him are over? No, I'm gonna answer. Wait, why I can't what? No, that's not what. But at least I could say, right, with this time around, at least I could say I really don't think there's another woman, because he really doesn't know missing. Y'all, I ran to go make sure that I looked cute. I don't. Now, if I had to guess that one, I would definitely say no. I definitely would say no. But do I think it's over between me and him? If I had to take a guess, 50% yes, 50% no. No, I would say 50%. I would say did he have a mean mug on his face when you saw him? He just looks mean regardless. So he's like my sister. Like, if you look at her, you wouldn't want to look at her. You know, you got them friends and they just look really, like, people say like my facial expressions look mean. Well, that's because I am. But did he look high? No. What the hell? Your text should have said, "Daddy, make it better and give me my date a deadline." No. I already texted him. I can't re-text him. I wouldn't say nonchalant. I would just, you could tell that he had things on his mind. If I had to guess from all the hits that he's been getting, I would say yes, it is over. Because I feel like he just has too much on his plate to deal with this. And I would. I really, really would. Shut up. It has nothing to do with damn fellas. Keep it fun and flirty. Yeah, no, I'm not keeping nothing fun and flirty, girl, because I already texted him. That's what I said. But I really do think that right now he's not in the best headspace to deal with this when he has a lot going on. So I would guess yes, it is over. Do I want to speak that in existence? No, I don't even think I pronounced that right. But in the atmosphere, don't chase the man. Who said I'm chasing him? God damn it! Don't y'all know? Listen. But I would say yes. If you guys really wanted me to take a guess, which y'all did not ask me, I chose to do it myself, I would say yes. And again, I would have to respect it. I really, really would have to respect it. I'm not mad at him, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, where is my strings at? What is going on? No, I'm serious, AR. Like, I'm so serious. And this is where you Well, me as a human being, I gotta be real with myself. You understand? I can't see him like, oh my goodness, it's not over. This man is going through a lot. Even though, I don't like the answer, but I also have to live in reality. So, I mean, that's just that. Again, I'm not sitting up here degrading him, downing him, or nothing like that. We both were at fault. And it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and chase him or keep texting him or keep blowing his phone up. I'm not going to do that. That was my mindset. That was my mindset with what you said. At the same time, though, y'all, I can't. First of all, I'm at work, so I can't have no conversation. And it is fair to say that we both have things on our plate. It is. But he's been getting hit with a hell of a lot more than I have. And I love the fact that he believes in God. So he was like, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. He was like, I don't know if, God is making me sit down for a minute to really look, at certain things different. And I don't know. Yeah, because I do believe that, to be honest, just him being in my life for these 2 weeks, shockingly, I totally forgot that I was even going through something. I swear I did, because like when my phone rings and it's him, or like when I see him, it's like I just forget about everything else that happened. You know what I mean? It's very, very new. It's 2 weeks. So, but again, I don't think that we can't build with each other, because I think that we can. I just think that, again, we would need to have a face-to-face conversation, and I don't want him to feel like I'm being judgmental and too harsh on him. On my end, no, but I think on his end, yes. I really, on his end, I really, really think so. I do. And again, I get it. I'm not mad at him. He always look mean though. Like, even when I first met him, I was like, hello. I'm like, I'm talking to you. I remember the first compliment that he gave me. He was like, I like your hair. I was like, oh, thank you. And it's so funny because when I first saw him, I thought that he was either married or had like mad women, because he handsome. Again, 6'1", 270. He's Spanish. Got the hair. Got the Anyway, the first compliment that he gave me was, I like your hair. And that's when I kind of started really paying attention to him. And then one day I was at work and me and him were talking, and I think I messed up or something, because I wasn't focused on what I was doing, because I've always found him very attractive. And it's so funny because he asked me for my number. He was like, so can I get your number? I was like, yeah, you can. And I thought it was cute because I texted him and I said, by the way, the name is Amanda. And I thought it was so funny because I remember he was like, as I'm walking out the door, he was like, damn, I forgot to ask her for her name. I said, see, So he never calls me Amanda. He always calls me my love. When he's like really pissed off, he'll call me Amanda. But it's crazy because he doesn't even realize that he calls me Amanda because he's not used to calling me that. Like, because he calls me my love. And I think it's cute. And I'm like, babe or baby. I'm like such a freaking hopeless romantic. Ugh, I need a notebook. Jesus. Wait, huh? I don't even know what y'all talking about now. Y'all on your own. But I thought it was cute. I like our first little walk. I thought it was cute. He said you're Spanish, papi. He is a gentle giant. Now that he very is. And it's so funny because like when we were out last night, the position that like we were sitting in, oh my goodness, like I fit in this man's arms so perfectly. It was crazy. And I was like, I felt safe, I felt comfortable, and I felt okay. And you know how long it's been since a man has made me feel safe? Y'all, but I felt safe with him. I do, and I feel safe with him, and that's my thing, you know? It's been the longest since I've felt safe with a man. You know, I remember when I first met him, I was like, I don't know. But it was like last night kind of just, I was able to kind of just melt in his arms and just be a woman, you know? And I haven't felt like that in, oh my good Lord, in forever. So that feeling from last night to, I went from feeling safe being with you, feeling safe being around you, knowing I'm safe with you, to us not speaking the very next day. It just was like, whoa, you know, I think we could fix it. He might not want to, and again, it's okay. I'm not mad at him if he doesn't. I get it. Now, this is the man that I would wear the short black dresses for, or the skirts for, or, you know, the heels for, you know, like this is where I would step into my feminine energy, you know. I would do it just for him. So he see, yes, you have a full-blown grown woman, you know, you have me, you do. Yes. So it felt good. It really felt good. And that's why it hit me hard when I was like, you know, well, damn, you know, we just went from this to now this. What the hell? So that's why I say I think on his end, he doesn't want to be bothered. And I get it, you know. I would just hope he stopped coming to my job, though. No, sir, I'm kidding. He'd come. Hi. So, yeah, it is what it is, you know. That's all. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, am I going to talk to anybody else? No. Am I going to go with anybody else? No. If someone was to ask me out, would I go? No, I would not. No, I don't, you know. I think if my phone was to ring and it would be him, I would have so many, like, ugh, in my stomach. Like, I don't know. I didn't delete his name or his number yet, but that's kind of like the next thing that's about to happen. Well, I mean, it's too late now because I don't got a babysitter. So, I mean, he knows where I want to go. Because, again, I've been there before. He hasn't. So, you know, I was like, okay, you know, let's... But I asked him, I was like, you know, do you like seafood? Because the place I told you I wanted to go... God damn it, what's the name of the place again? No one knows. No one knows. Stop. No one knows the name of the place. Damn. You know... Okay, let me tell you something real quick. there's this Robux in this particular town that we go to, right? It's like a fucking 40-minute drive. Okay, and I can't never remember where Robux is. No, it'd be like, mine is right there by the store. I don't never remember where it is. No one always remembers where it is. Like when we go out and drive, no one pays attention. I swear I just be driving. And so no one knows the name of the place where I want to eat at. I can't fucking remember the damn name, but no one knows it. And I asked him, I was like, do you like seafood and things like that? Because, since I've been there twice. I've been there twice. I like they chicken teriyaki and they rice. I'm greedy. So I would like to go to that place with him. And just kind of just talk, pretty much. Funny because from everything that he's going through, this made me not being a selfish woman. I don't want him to put me first. I want him to put what he's going through first. I don't want him to think, oh, she texted me, I'm gonna wait and call her later. If he doesn't want to be bothered, I would rather him just not even reply back, because I doubt it. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So I did tell him where I wanted to go. You don't gotta make no damn reservations, dude. You just walk in the place. I love hiking, but I would hike with him because he's a big dude. So he does know where I want to go, and what was I about to say? So he does know where I want to go, and I did tell him before. I was like, I want to do date night. I was like, I want to do things like that. He was like, listen. He was like, listen, stop telling me what you want me to do. Let me do it because I am the man. He said, listen, mother, I like to eat too. He said, we're going to do those things. He said, but let me do it. I said, okay. I think I'm expecting too much too soon. It's only been 2 damn weeks. Like, are you kidding me? But, again, we did go out for a walk. And y'all know I'm a walker. He did give me a Dunkin' drink. We talk on the phone a lot. I've seen him a few times, quite a few times. He's met my dad, y'all. He drove my damn car, y'all. Like, when we went to go see my dad, he's 270 pounds, 6'1". He drove there and he drove back. Sure did, because I was tired. But we talked. He is 6'1", 270 pounds. He's a big dude, but he really is a gentle person. And he smells good too. Y'all know something about them scents. Y'all don't do that. It's something about the, because I was really close to his neck last night, and I was like, I was like, okay, I gotta get off you. Because that's Poppy. That's my new daddy. He smells so good. He did. I was like, I gotta get off you. It was like a year. But yeah. Listen. Oh, next. Oh, fuck no. No. Hell no. No. Told you I'm not doing that again. Been there, done that. I'm not doing it. And it was weird because, like I told you earlier, my dad asked about him. I was like, I think I know you. I think I know you too. I thought he must have known you. So I'm only 5'1". He does know. He is very aware of the things that I want to do. He definitely is, because I made it very vocal. Like, I made it very clear about the things that I wanted to do. And it's a certain place, like on my body. If you touch me, I'll go like this. And he hit it last night. I was like, don't do that, because it tickles. And I was like, ooh. And nobody knows that. So, shh. Like, he's the only man that knows that. And it's weird. I was like, I'm like, how don't do that. I was like, oh, sleep. Now I got to get up. Because, oh, child. I think my next step is deleting his name and deleting his number in my phone. I think that's the next step. That's just me. I would rather, again, this is where I say, rather do something sooner than later, right? Do I want to? No. Listen, I know that because I told you what he said already. He said, don't tell me what to do. Let me be a man and let me naturally do it for you. I said, okay. No, not there. I'm gonna delete the name and delete the number. I mean, he probably did too. See, here I go, thinking I know something and I don't. But he probably did, so. Stop, that's weird. I don't like, yeah, I like to cup his face like this. Like, I love to go like this. You know, like when you cup their face. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Yeah, such like a little cute baby face to me. But he's, oh, anyway. Next. No, I think again, you rather do something sooner, so I think I'm gonna do it. Definitely, no comment. But no, I think I am. I'm gonna probably delete it and like when I get off of here. So, and I know I probably shouldn't, but again, I'd rather get something over with sooner than later. These are Noah's drawings, y'all. Everybody loves my baby drawings. I'm about to tell them to draw some more so y'all can see them. I know, but I'd rather just, oh, thank you. I'd rather just get over with. You know when you rather just get something over with now? Like if you have to break up with somebody, you rather just get over it now. Or you know you got to cuss somebody out, you rather just get over it now. I think in a situation, I'd rather just get over it now and just be like, okay, just delete. I believe in God. That's my skincare routine. Hell no, I'm not waiting no damn week. You crazy? He's gonna call and he's gonna be sad you deleted him. Just wait out the rest. I'm not waiting out the rest of the week for nobody. And how the hell he gonna know that I deleted him unless he on here watching me? Yeah, I would delete his number. I would delete the contact information. I would delete the picture. I would delete the background. I would just delete everything. Delete contact. No, I'd rather just get it over with. I think that if he doesn't text back by tonight or call back, I'm just gonna block him. That way I just don't even gotta be bothered with nothing. And again, he does have a lot on his plate, so you know. I know I'm overthinking it, but I would rather just block him. Hell no, I ain't giving nothing no more 2 damn days. You crazy? The hell I look like? How old are we? No, that's not happening. My phone might be pissed because I know it's about to fall. Nah, not doing that. 2 days is crazy. 2 more days is crazy work. Nope, tonight, and that's it. He said, hell no, I'm serious. Like, I'm serious because you were gymming. fixed. That way he could move on to somebody else, right? I did not give him a. Don't do that. Back to. Stop, y'all. Then you see him at work. Then what? No, I'm just gonna keep it pushing. That's all. Hey, New York City. So I don't know. What's not pushing? I'm tired. How long have I been sitting here on live? Oh yeah, tomorrow me and Noah going to the beach. So don't expect me to be on here tomorrow because I'm not. When me and my baby go to the beach. Because we need that quality time with each other. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him. Hell, I'm not gonna be like, no. Like, second of all, I'm gonna be at my job, so I'm tired. Real talk. I'm exhausted. I want something to snack on. Darn, you look so good. I look so. Thank you. I'm gonna shut up and take the compliment. I just told myself I gotta shut up and stop doing that. Now he got a car game to go to. Well, good luck. That's not my father deceased. They were playing a card game and he was winning all the money, and they wanted their money back, and he. Sorry, something just caught my attention. What I was about to say. I mean, y'all. To me, it's not even that. It's just that. I personally would rather end something sooner than later. Because I don't want to wait 2 days. I'm not doing that. I just feel like at the age that I'm at, is either we gonna talk or we not. Something caught my attention what I was about to say. For some reason, I don't know why, but you got me over here cracking up. He said, if you don't get the usual text him off, okay, I'm on him. For some reason, I just think that is so funny. Oh. Listen. See, this is where I feel like when I overthink something, I end up doing something wrong. So maybe, just maybe, this time around, maybe I should just sit still and not respond just yet. Maybe I should just be like, okay, let me just wait and see what happens. Like, y'all keep trying to tell me. Oh, fuck, no. But I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait only because y'all told me to wait. But again, let's say if I saw him with another girl, which I don't ever see him with no girl. Like, I always see him by himself. See, here I go overthinking it. Again, it is what it is. But I've never seen him with the girl. I always see him by himself. I'm not gonna rush anything. Now you know very well who you are. If you don't know, no, you. That's my joint. The censored version, though. the censored version. Oh wait. I'm loving you. Yeah, let's raise that. Well, oh God. Not you. I was thinking about saying tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'm not there. Oh, thank God I'm in the back. Oh, praise the Lord. I don't like old people. I'm such a wise ass. I mean, I'm only waiting because you guys are telling. I'm ready to just delete the contacts. But you guys are saying, just wait. I have this thing. Don't judge me. If you are not talking to me, there is no need for me to have your phone number in my phone. There's no need for your name to be in my phone. I do need to stop creating scenarios. I do. So I need to get my behind up and just go take a shower. I'm not waiting on anybody to call me. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. I'm not waiting for anything. Oof. Don't I know that pride could definitely ruin something good. So I'm not going to overthink it. I'm leaning on deleting the contact information, but not blocking it. So in case he does want to reach out, he can. And that's pretty much it. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off here because I got to pee. I do. I got to pee really bad. So I like the slide. I know I gotta go. I love you guys. And as always, thank you for kicking it with your girl A. You guys have a relaxing Thursday night. And I will keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for staying on. Serious question. Okay, what's up? You have a question. Wait, somebody said serious question. Oh Lord. Watch it not be a serious question and watch it not be about the situation. Guarantee me. Good night. If he calls,